entertains Chattanooga Prep. A state champ runner-up last year, Boyd should have no trouble with Chattanooga Prep this year. I think Knoxville Grace wins at King's Academy. Our Lady of Providence, Indiana, should get a home win against CAK of Knoxville. I like Walker Valley to top Notre Dame, and White County to win at home against Silverdale Academy. In the Midstate, Davidson Academy should win at Nashville Christian. I like Good Pasture to top ECS out of Memphis. FRA should win at Kenwood. East Nashville entertains Pope John Paul II. After 3 straight runner-up finishes, can the Eagles secure a gold ball trophy this year? A win over JP2 would be a great way to start the season, and I think that happens. And finally, Webb of Bell Buckle should win at home against Cornersville. Out west in AA, I like Lausanne to win against MASC. Jackson Christian should win at North Point Christian, Mississippi. I'm picking Millington to win over St. Benedict, Fairleigh to top St. George's, and Peabody to get a home win against USJ. Now in Single A, I'm picking DCA to win at home against Ezel Harding. Friendship Christian should knock off Clarksville Academy, that game being played in Lebanon. Middle Tennessee Christian entertains Columbia Academy. Look for the defending state champion Cougars to get a win. Eagleville should win at Providence Christian. That's a Thursday game. And Chattanooga Grace should knock off Lookout Valley. In Middle Tennessee, just one game on tap. Mount Juliet Christian should beat Republic. And out west, look for Trinity Christian to beat Chester County. Adamsville to win at home against Fayette Academy. Harding Academy to beat Kingsbury. And finally, Doug, Tipton Rosemart should knock off Halls.
Well, Murphy, that sounds like a great start for the Rebels season this year. This has been Murphy's Matchups with the guru of Tennessee high school football, Murphy Fair. Made possible by Farm Bureau Insurance and your local Farm Bureau agent.
This is Primetime Sports, WGNS Murfreesboro, on FM 101.9 and AM 1450 Murfreesboro, FM 100.5 Smyrna, streaming worldwide on WGNSSports.com, and always at the game. The game.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Since 1947, WGNS has been proud to bring you coverage of Rutherford County high school sports.
Lady Bulldogs are state champions in 2013.
Riverdale wins this one, and they're the state champions, back-to-back championships, and listen to this crowd.
WGNS Primetime Sports is proud to bring you tonight's featured game on State Farm Prep Sports.
In double overtime in a Rutherford County classic, the Blackman Lady Blaze go back-to-back. We may never see this again. What a game. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss! The Single Stars are the state champions in baseball. What an inning. He struck out the side. Can you believe that?
TAB Award-winning veteran broadcasters Brian Barrett, John Dinkins, and the Primetime Sports team are standing by to take you to the game.
And the Middle Tennessee Christian School Cougars are state champions here in 2023.
He's got it. And Eagleville has won a state championship in baseball, and they did it really convincingly.
The Oakland Patriots have won back-to-back-to-back state titles. Their 7th state championship.
Now, let's get to tonight's prep game on News Radio WGNS.
And good evening from Smyrna High School tonight, where we'll have the ball game between the Smyrna Bulldogs and the Riverdale Warriors, a kind of a rivalry that's picked up the last few years. And it's going to be right here on WGNS State Farm Prep Football. I'm John Dinkins, along with Brian Barrett, and with me right now is Rod Edwards on the Primetime Sports Countdown to Kickoff, sponsored by the law offices of John Day. They've helped thousands of people get the legal help they need when they've needed it the most. If you've been injured, call the law offices of John Day for a free consultation. Rod up here joining me, and beautiful night for football. It's really breezy out there. I know the temperature's warm, but it's pretty nice, and we'll have a weather update here in just a few minutes.
Right, a little bit of lower humidity, so it's going to be a fun night to start the football season. Next week we may have a little different story, but this is a good weather for August. We got two teams that like to start out early against each other. They're not in the same district, but yet they kind of set the season. This is what we're going to have because they're going to give each other a challenge.
Well, Smyrna's already beautiful clubhouse up here. We saw the outside. We didn't have enough time to go in, but it is absolutely gorgeous.
Yes, we could call it the Taj Mahal of Rutherford County football now, couldn't we?
I mean, I wasn't expecting something quite that grand. Were you?
No. Nice big windows and all. Looked like a nice porch out in the country. Just beautiful.
Well, it's going to be a good night for football. Two really good teams going to battle here tonight. Of course, we had Siegel with a loss yesterday to Shelbyville, and Eagleville lost to PCA, which I don't think PCA necessarily was a surprise. They had a good year last year.
Yeah, and last year was their first year, and they got better as it went along. They made the playoffs and played some tough games last year. Eagleville has a pretty young team. They lost a lot of talent from previous year, so each year is a little different.
Always, isn't it? Yeah. When we return, it's the Rick's Barbecue County Roundup. Rod and I will go over each game that's on slate tonight as the Primetime Sports Countdown to Kickoff continues, sponsored by the law offices of John Day.
Middle Tennessee Christian School, training for eternity.
We're going to be an educational institution that teach Bible every day. Every subject we teach, we're going to teach through a biblical perspective. In every aspect of our school, we're going to do it through a Christian perspective.
MTCS President Matt Tiller.
That also means that everything we do, we have to be excellent. We feel like Christ calls us to excellence. And so that means we have to be excellent academically. That means we have to be excellent athletically because that's what God calls us to. It's a great place to be.
Invest in your child's future in an environment that fosters Christ-centered values. To find out more, visit mtcscougars.org.
For more than 36 years, Wilson Bank & Trust has been proud to serve communities all across Tennessee. As an independent local bank, we provide banking products competitive with large banks, but delivered with personalized local service. Wilson Bank & Trust has been community-focused since 1987 and looks forward to many more. Discover the power of local community banking that truly makes a difference. Give us a call or come on by any of our local 30 locations or visit wilsonbank.com to learn more. Member FDIC.
Insurance should be simple, not complicated. That's why at Rayburn Insurance, Agent Rick Hull cuts through the jargon and helps you understand your options clearly. He's committed to finding the right coverage that fits your unique needs and budget. Their team has been a trusted partner in the community since 1973. Ready to make insurance easy? Get with Rick Hull at Rayburn Insurance Agency. He's ready to help you get the protection you deserve.
Leaks, clogs, or new installations, Roscoe Brown Plumbing is here to ensure water flows exactly where it needs to go in your home. Since 1940, our team of expert plumbers has provided Middle Tennessee with prompt, reliable service. From emergency repairs to routine maintenance, we're always here, ensuring your home's plumbing system is in tip-top shape. Trust in Roscoe Brown Plumbing for all your plumbing needs, where your family's comfort is our top priority. RoscoeBrown.com.
At Bud's Tire Pros, we sell all major brands of tires, and we invite you to stop by today for that next set of tires. Or maybe you need us to check out your vehicle before you head out of town. We offer everything from brakes to batteries, alignments, and more. No appointments necessary. Just stop on by.
I'm Allison Mitchell with Bud's Tire Pros. We're located on East Main Street, exactly 3 miles from the town square, 1 mile past Rutherford Boulevard. Visit us online at budstirepros.tn.com.
Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance takes great pride in treating local athletes here in Rutherford County. Experts in joint, bones, and muscles. And with over 65 specialists, TOA has a playbook to get you back in the game. To request an appointment, visit TOA.com or call 855-NEED-TOA. Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance. TOA. Live your best life.
I'm State Farm Agent Emerson Williams, former running back at Elk Point High School, and you're listening to Prep Football.
John Ding is back with you along with Rod Edwards, and if you are unaware, we are going to tell you now that we are on YouTube with the Big G TV. Go to YouTube, and we're also streaming on WGNSradio.com. Brian will kind of keep you up to date when he joins us here in a few minutes, but get to see, and right now, it's a beautiful view. We've got it going, Rod.
Yeah, beautiful stadium, nice turf. They had put it in, 2 years ago, John?
I think that's right, yeah. 2 years ago.
It's just a beautiful setting tonight. Not a cloud in the sky. Can't beat it.
Well, it's time for the Rick's Barbecue County Roundup as we are continuing with our John Day pregame show, brought to you by the law offices of John Day. Rick's Barbecue has quality, fresh, never frozen meats that are smoked the old-fashioned way, using real hickory wood on specially designed pits to give your pork, chicken, and beef the best flavor. You know they got wings too now, Rod.
Well,
Did you check those out yet?
No, I haven't.
Also, be sure to try other favorites like saw dogs and loaded baked potatoes. From the pit to the plate, Rick's Barbecue is ready to feed your hungry family on Warrior Drive off South Church Street. Going to take a few games that we looked at. Of course, we talked about the Shelbyville Seagull game, and we did that game last night on WGNS. Eagleville lost to PCA. So we've got games around the area tonight, though, plenty of them. Oakland at Independence. Oakland defeated Independence last season 34-14 to begin its fourth consecutive run to the 6A Blue Cross Bowl. And Oakland's going to return a wealth of talent, Rod, including senior running back Dwan Morris, a USC commitment and Mr. Football finalist, junior running back, defensive back Craig Tutt, and senior wide receiver running back T.T. Hill, who recently transferred back from Brentwood Academy. The Eagles are trying to bounce back from a 5-6 record in 2023. And on paper, this looks like a game that Oakland shouldn't have any problem.
Yes, I mean, basically, they're almost like running back you here. You've got three outstanding running backs, and it's just keep coming at you, and I'm sure Coach Creasy's going to be pretty creative with it. Independence has been down last year, the worst I've seen in their record. I don't know if they've changed coaches or what's happening there, but usually they have a really high passing attack, high-powered passing attack, but should be an easy win for Oakland.
Columbia Academy will be at MTCS tonight. That game starts, by the way, at 7:30 tonight. These two teams had a pair of shootouts last year, both won by the Cougars, 33-31 to open the season and 35-27 in the semifinals of Division 2A, en route to MTCS's first state football title. The Cougars graduate a lot of talent, Rod, but are counting on players like running back Shy Murphy, and they've got to have him step up along with Bulldogs running back Monte Baldwin has more than 4,000 career rushing yards and is 82 away from breaking the program record. So it's going to be quite a challenge for the Cougars tonight.
Yes. In fact, they're hoping that Murphy is a lot like Eli Wilson when I first saw him as a sophomore.
Yeah.
And it's probably going to take a couple of years again to get to that goal ball, but they should still have a quality team this year.
Lost a quarterback, got to rebuild a little bit, but what do you say? They're rebuilding, but they're not rebuilding, they're reloading. And it takes a while sometimes.
But part of it we're going to have to wait and see.
Yeah.
Some teams you get used to, like Oakland usually reloads. We're not sure on Middle Tennessee Christian if they are reloading or they're rebuilding yet.
Blackman's at Brentwood, another big test for the Blaze, who were much improved at the end of the year. Didn't make the playoffs, but they're expected to be much improved this year. Finished 5-5, led by defensive lineman Archie Roseman and senior Ethan Carson. But they'll have a tough opener because the Bruins are always tough. They reached the 6A semifinals last season and returns Clayton Merrill 801 yards and 7 TDs.
And I remember there was a Merrill about a couple years ago that went to UT as a wide receiver. Probably he's the younger brother. Always a talented team, But I think Blackman is going to be much improved this year. It makes a lot of difference when the second year with your new coach, everything is in sync, and you can just get so much more done.
Exactly. Nolensville's at Rockvale. The Rockets, who lost a 21-20 heartbreaker last season to the Knights, are hoping to ride a strong defense led by senior defensive back and Georgia commitment Jalen Morgan, senior linebacker Cavante Porter, and junior defensive end Melvin Boone. Both are coming off postseason trips, with the Rockets losing in the first round of the 6A playoffs and Nolensville falling in the first round in 5A. I would think that Rockvale's strength will be in the defense this year.
Yes. Porter was an outstanding looking, he's kind of a hybrid linebacker, defensive back, and Morgan should be really performing well this year. Kind of everything's cleared out. He knows where he's going to college, and by the way, Georgia Bulldogs. Wow! So hope for a really good year at Rockvale.
All right, we're going to continue. We've got 3 more games to talk about as the Rick's Barbecue County Roundup continues. When we return, you're listening to the Primetime Sports Countdown to Kickoff, sponsored by the law offices of John Day.
For nearly 2 decades, Mills Family Pharmacy has cared for residents in our community as if they were part of our own family. At Mills, we work hard to provide you with customized services to fit your needs. Mills also offers flu shots, immunizations, medication therapy management, and even a medication delivery service.
This is Chad Mills with Mills Family Pharmacy. We're located next to Toots South on South Church Street in Murfreesboro.
Learn more by visiting us online at millsfamilypharmacy.com.
At Little Caesars, get a large custom 2-topping pizza for only $7.99 when you order online. Wait, did I just say $7.99? Get out of here. This pizza is only $7.99. No way. This is $7.99? You're joshing me. You're saying this pizza perfection is only $7.99? Well, you're crazy for this. Listen, pirate, stop taking my $7.99 pizza. Choose a large custom 2-topping pizza for the unbelievable price of $7.99 when you order online. Only $7.99. What?
Pizza.
Hi, this is Amanda from Animal City, and our hand-fed baby bird nursery is starting to fill up. If you are looking for your next sweet feathered companion, come in and see us. Find your next pre-loved, pre-spoiled pet here at Animal City. Be sure to check out our downstairs level. Here at Animal City, we would like to thank Murfreesboro for letting us be your family-owned and operated pet store for 33 years. Animal City is located at 919 Northwest Broad Street.
In Rutherford County, you know how much it means to have neighbors you can count on. I'm State Farm Agent Andy Womack, here to help life go right when you combine home and auto insurance. Call me today at 615-890-0850 and let me save you money and time.
Local business owners, you know how important it is to be here for your customers. I'm State Farm Agent Celeste Middleton, and I run a small business in Rutherford County too, and I'm here to help you protect your small business. Call me at 615-895-2700.
I'm State Farm Agent Dana Womack, and you're listening to Prep Football.
Welcome back to the Countdown to Kickoff, sponsored by the law offices of John Day, as we continue the Rick's Barbecue County Roundup. John Dinkins, Rod Edwards, Brian Barrett will be joining us later. Rod, let's talk about the Tullahoma Stewart's Creek game. I think this is kind of an interesting one. The Red Hawks, who won last year's game 21-7, will ride a strong senior class led by Caleb Floyd and linebacker Keelan Harris in hopes of bettering last year's 7-4 mark. Tullahoma rolled to 8 wins and a second-round playoff appearance in 5A last season. So this is kind of, to me, the most of the toss-up games here.
It is. Tullahoma reminds me of Shelbyville. They both, last year after losses, they went on and put a good record together. Tullahoma's had a pretty solid program the last few years, and about 5 years ago they won the state title. So they're going to be a contestant, but Stewart's Creek has quite a few back. They're pretty balanced both offense and defense, especially through the running game.
Laverne's at West Creek. That is tonight. Wolverines won that game 9-6 last season. But the squad seems to be much more experienced this season, led by Drayden Holly and junior Micah Payne. The Coyotes, led by first-year coach and former Tennessee Titan Michael Booker, coming off a 4-7 season, in which they did reach the 6A playoffs with 4-7 record. Again, it could be a close game.
Yes, I just don't know where it's going to go. It's one of those, we'll get an idea what the teams are like after they play tonight. Laverne is going to come out with a new offense. Sounds like they're going to do a triple option, which may put a lot of pressure because I'm sure West Creek has not seen them run the triple option, so that could give advantage to Laverne tonight.
We're going to talk about the Riverdale-Smyrna game here in just a minute. I did want to ask a couple of questions. First game of the year, a lot of times unexpected things happen. Injuries, cramping mainly, a lot of substitution, some turnovers. But I would think the biggest thing would be penalties, I guess.
Penalties, then also mistakes, run the wrong way on a play, or maybe not ready when it's your turn to go in. All those things are there. You're not sure how the kids will act. Some will surprise you. Sound like the Shelbyville coaches were real surprised with the backup running back who had a great game last night, and others will disappoint you because they're maybe right now they're not ready for it. That first game, they're nervous. Then a few mistakes can develop into several others, and then you've got to make your adjustments. There's more improvement usually done from first game to second game in almost any sport.
The band is here. The crowd is going to be a good one, and Riverdale crowd facing the sun, but looking at the Smyrna crowd is huge, and I imagine a lot of them wanted to come tonight to get a sneak peek at the new clubhouse, don't you?
Yes, see if they can get in.
All right, we're going to take let's go to the weather, I guess, right now, because that's going to be an important factor tonight. The Fans Heating and Air football forecast from the Rutherford Weather Center.
Thanks, Brian. A warm and humid evening in store. Otherwise, a great night for football. We'll see temperatures in the upper 80s around kickoff, dropping down into the low 80s by the end of the game. A little muggy with dew points in the low 60s. Light winds, so no impact on the game, and no precipitation expected. We should have partly cloudy skies through the night. That's your forecast, brought to you by Fans Heating and Air, your heating and air expert since 1966, delivering the finest HVAC products and services at affordable prices. From the Rutherford Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Ray Miller.
All right, 86 degrees currently here at Smyrna. And, Rod, one last question. I guess temperature-wise, we mentioned the cramping. The temperature-wise, that's what they practice for, though, to get ready for this kind of weather, because you're always going to get it in August.
Right. Usually practices should be harder than the game. The game should actually be fun. You should not be hurting because you work so hard in practice.
Well, that's your Rick's Barbecue County Roundup. When we come back, we will get you ready for tonight's game, and Brian Barrett will also join us with some players to watch in this one tonight as the Primetime Sports Countdown to Kickoff continues here, sponsored by the law offices of John Day.
If someone asked, what's your more, would you be surprised? Well, at First Bank, knowing your more is where we start. Whether it's seeing your kid's college graduation, seeing the world, or seeing the ocean from your patio, your more helps us see who you are. That's why First Bank offers you more time, more access to local lenders and leaders, more answers, and more products. So tell us, what's your more? First Bank. Bank local. Get more. Member FDIC.
This is a paid legal ad.
Hi, this is John Day of the Law Offices of John Day. For more than 30 years, my team and I have worked hard to help injured people throughout Middle Tennessee. Over that time, we've helped thousands of people get the legal help they need when they've needed it the most. And if we're not able to help or aren't the right lawyer for you, we'll do the best to point you in the right direction. If you've been injured, call the law offices of John Day for a free consultation. And remember, there's no fee unless we win your case.
Since 1966, Fans Heating and Air has been a symbol of quality for Murfreesboro and Rutherford County. For friendly, complete service on Amana, Bryant, or American Standard heating and air products, Fans will do it all. Sell you your choice of products and then install it with their factory-trained, experienced, professional staff. In the unlikely event you need service, Fans will be there with trained technicians. Fans Heating and Air is located on Jayhawk Court. Call 615-893-7930. Fans Heating and Air.
Shop your favorites at Dillard's, JCPenney, Rue 21, Hot Topic, and more. Grab a bite at Crab Fever, Sam's Sports Grill, Olive Garden, or Miller's Ale House. With more than 60 retailers, you're sure to find something that you'll love at Stones River Town Center. Find them on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram for style tips, upcoming events, and sales information. Stones River Town Center, off Old Fort Parkway in Murfreesboro. Shopping centered on you. Online at shopstonesriver.com.
At Dr. Automotive in Smyrna, we're committed to providing local car owners with top-notch auto repair services. With over 2 decades of experience, our ASC certified master technicians are experts in both foreign and domestic vehicles, ensuring accurate diagnosis and timely, cost-effective repairs. From oil changes to major engine and transmission repairs, we've got the cure for your car. Dr. Automotive, keeping your car running smoothly, mile after mile. Visit our website, SmyrnaAutorepair.com.
Hey, this is Dan with Music World and Drummers Den. Come in for your guitars, keyboards, drums. We have you covered. Our prices will normally meet internet prices. We also have PA and DJ equipment. Some lights, yes, we have that covered too. You can come rent a PA and sound system, do your karaoke, and bring it back. Come see us at Music World and Drummers Den, the one-stop shop where you have everything that you might need. 2762 South Church Street, right across from the golf course.
At Bud's Tire Pros, we sell all major brands of tires, and we invite you to stop by today for that next set of tires. Or maybe you need us to check out your vehicle before you head out of town. We offer everything from brakes to batteries, alignments, and more. No appointments necessary, just stop on by.
I'm Allison Mitchell with Bud's Tire Pros. We're located on East Main Street, exactly 3 miles from the town square, 1 mile past Rutherford Boulevard. Visit us online at budstirepros.tn.com.
Hey there, it's Brian, and as a customer of First National Bank of Middle Tennessee, I've seen firsthand how they go above and beyond. They have the Gateway and Memorial Boulevard locations, along with 9 more across Middle Tennessee. They make it easy to get the help I need, and I can always talk to a real person. That's a big deal nowadays. That's why I trust First National Bank of Middle Tennessee. They're always there when I need them.
First National Bank of Middle Tennessee. We show up for you.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 401715.
Pizza. Murfreesboro's favorite pizza is now hiring at all 3 local locations. That's right. We want you to join the Sir Pizza team. Stop in at our East Main, Veterans Parkway, or Memorial Boulevard locations and let us know how you'd like to join the Sir Pizza family. Also, we've made it even easier to order for carryout or delivery. Just head on over to sirpizzatn.com. Sir Pizza, you made me love pizza again.
I'm State Farm Agent Ron Reeves. You're listening to Prep Football.
Go ahead and play that.
Time now for the keys to the game. Brought to you by Rayburn Insurance Agency in Smyrna. Auto, home, business, and life insurance since 1973.
We're back here in what is called now the Bobby Bowl in honor of Bobby Wells, and I couldn't think of a better person to honor that, who passed away last year. Rod, quickly, keys to the game in this one between Riverdale and Smyrna. Both of them have some issues, but they've also got some really good returning key players.
Yes, they do, but a lot of the returning is more with the power game. Think of the running game, think of the offensive line, defensive line. Both teams have outstanding defense. So I think the game is going to be decided in the trenches and also mistakes.
Said it any better, because after talking to both coaches, I think they feel pretty good about both of those. And also quarterbacks, both of them new. Just have to wait and see, won't we?
Yeah, they're both from Rockvale. I guess Rockvale is starting to produce a lot of quarterbacks around the county.
Yeah, well, we'll have to see, because they're experience-wise, there's not a lot.
No, there isn't.
Okay.
No.
And DJ Taylor returning for Riverdale. That's always a good thing. So he had a good year last year.
Yeah.
All right, now for the players to watch. That's our keys to the game. Players to watch, we're going to turn it over now to Brian Barrett. Brian, how are you?
I'm doing good.
Well, you did good last night, so see if you can do good again tonight.
Well, we'll give it a shot here. Good to be here with you guys here at Smyrna High School. It's Smyrna and Riverdale coming up, and now let's introduce you to some of the players.
Time now for your players to watch. Brought to you by Fans Heating and Air, Winners Trophies, along with JHA Company, Josh Houston and Associates.
Tonight we will have 2 senior quarterbacks for both teams, but again, the experience, the factor. Malachi Tellin will get the nod at quarterback for the Riverdale Warriors. And you'll see DJ Taylor, Caden Bailey, Xavier Watkins, and Braylon Burns in the backfield tonight. Wide receivers for Riverdale, Cameron Booker, Malik Hicks, also Kadarian Fletcher, Caden Bailey, Jalen Waller, Zayden Jones, MJ White, and Zentarius Odie. Back again for his senior season. He's been kicking since he was a freshman, Khalil Armand. That's a look at the players to watch for the Riverdale Warriors. Now for the Smyrna Bulldogs, senior quarterback Britton Judkins will be behind center tonight. It's Aiden Augustine in the backfield leading the way, along with DJ Barksdale, Ryan Carver, and Elias Gillum. All 4 of those guys are seniors. Sophomore Z McCarver, and you've got a couple of senior tight ends, Zion Blakemore and Carson Matthews. Wideouts, Tyreek McCarver, Tyler Hadgets, also Beatty Roberts, Jaleel Beatty Roberts, and Yanni Morales. And your kicker will be Labar Noor. And the coin toss has taken place. That's a look at your players to watch. Again, that is brought to you by our friends at Fans Heating and Air, also Winners Trophies, and also JHA Company. That's Josh Houston and Associates.
That's your Primetime Sports Countdown to Kickoff, sponsored by the law offices of John Day. And we're about ready to kick off. We turn things over to Brian here for the play-by-play story.
All right, John. Coin toss has taken place. It looks like Riverdale will be receiving. And we got the Riverdale Warriors about ready to crash through a big sign here on the field. And Smyrna lined up right behind, well, right at center field, coming in through the home stadium right underneath there. So pretty cool deal. Get to see the Smyrna Bulldogs come onto the field here as well. Great night here for high school football, much warmer than it has been this week, and it's going to get even hotter. Both teams now making their way onto the field here. Purple and gold for the Smyrna Bulldogs. It's the Road Whites with Vegas gold. And also, of course, have the Cardinal.
Brian, I'm telling you, definitely there's some big boys on this squad. Looking up close and personal with Smyrna, and Riverdale I know has got some meat too. So I look for, like Rod mentioned on the pregame, battle of the trenches. I think that's where we're going to be looking at tonight.
There are several games going on tonight. I know John went over those during the pregame show here just a moment ago, but Blackman is at Brentwood. It's Nolan's Oakland at Independence, Nolensville at Rockvale, Tullahoma at Stewart's Creek, Laverne at West Creek, MTCS at Columbia Academy at MTCS. And they're naming it Homer Brown Field at Rockvale, debuting the new turf they've got and the new video board. So big deals going on out there at Rockvale. But we're glad to be here to bring you the matchup between two Rutherford County teams.
Their new video board is sweet out at Rockvale.
Yeah, it does look pretty cool, doesn't it? Smyrna will be moving from left to right, or kicking off from left to right.
This is Armand's 14th year here at Smyrna. Well, does it seem like he's been here forever?
At Riverdale, you mean?
Oh, excuse me, Riverdale. Yeah, that's. I'm sorry.
Yeah, this is Labar Noor. He is a senior.
Yeah, he's been. Yeah.
And the kick is in the air, and we are underway here from Smyrna High School. Caught inside the 15-yard line. Going right side across the 30 to about the 32. And we're underway here, and our time is 7 o'clock on the nose. Our J. Mullins Jewelry kickoff time, 7 o'clock. J. Mullins Jewelry, West Northfield Boulevard, expert jewelry repair, custom jewelry design and manufacturing, and those indestructible reactor watches, the last watch you'll ever need at J. Mullins Jewelry and Gifts, West Northfield Boulevard, between Memorial and Sulphur Springs. Riverdale working from the far hash mark. Moving right to left. 3 wide near side for Tellin. And the give is to DJ Taylor. Taylor rumbles to almost the 40. Gets to the 39-yard line for a 7-yard pickup there.
Nice run, sweep to the left. Good blocking out front. Nice run by Taylor.
Hines on the takedown for Smyrna. It brings up a second down now. And about 3 yards to go as we're just underway. If you're listening on radio, streaming, or video streaming, Big G TV, YouTube, and Facebook, as well as Twitch on the homepage. Quick pass here to Malik Hicks. Shakes a guy, 45 to the 50. Inside the 50 now to the 49-yard line, or 45-yard line of the Smyrna Bulldogs. So a nice first down run, first bank first down for the Warriors. After the catch, it goes about 16 yards. Barksdale on the tackle for Smyrna.
A little hook route. Boy, he made a little nifty move down there at about the 50-yard line. 42 maybe.
Well, if your team did not kick off last night, they almost for sure kicked off tonight. There's not many teams around the state that have a bye in their very first week. So high school football season is here. College begins next week. NFL shortly after. So the official is having some type of mechanical issue on the far side, and I don't know if that has to do with the chain. Yeah, could be like a situation with the marker, but they're on the far side. I don't think it's a spot. Don't think it's a clock issue either.
No, I don't think it's a clock issue.
Got two officials, one being the white hat over there.
Well, they're talking to Coach Kreisky, so I don't really know. Maybe it was in the spot, maybe. I don't know.
Could be that, or maybe it's, just the sideline room or whatnot. And they roll the clock here, ready to go.
Well, it's first down for the Warriors, regardless.
After the First Bank first down conversion, here's Tellin looking right, passing left, and right into the breadbasket of DJ Taylor, who dropped it. That was the ever-famous take your eye off the football, turning the ball up the field.
Yeah,
he
was
making the catch.
Wanting to look upfield. Also, I think he heard some footsteps right there in front of him a little bit.
That will bring up second down and 10. 3 wide to the right. One of those is Jalen Waller. Tellin has Taylor on his left hip, fakes, and Tellin with the run past the 40, inside the 40 at the 39-yard line of Smyrna for a 6-yard gain there. We're just underway with 10:54 to play here in the first quarter. No score. First drive of the game, actually.
That was a nice play there, Brian, and faked it to Taylor, and everybody kind of sucked in that way, and he got up the middle.
Well, this is going to be an interesting third down situation here now. Waller here to the near side, and does look like we've got Dante Cameron, sophomore, in at quarterback now, and it is. He's going to keep. Little shake and bake, and almost got to the 35, but didn't. Is going to be stopped short of that, and is going to be about a yard short.
I really kind of thought that mark was a little bit tough.
Well, I almost thought he went over the line and they got pushed back.
Yeah.
Richardson with a first down saving tackle there. And being where they are, looks like Riverdale's going to go for it on fourth down and about a yard. White hat now is called timeout. And looks like they're going to make John Richardson come out for the Smyrna defense.
Maybe lost his mouthpiece.
Donnell Valentine comes in for him, along with Connor Clark.
Well, this is a big play early in the game. Big decision here. Not for Riverdale, but Smyrna's decision. What are they going to do here on a 4th and 1? I would think they're going to be expecting a run.
Well, there's been so much time in between plays.
I don't understand this either.
I don't either. I mean, I understand the substitution, but the subs are already back in there. And now Riverdale going to sub out Jaden Jones. And now I see what this is. They're really inspecting the pants and the knees and all that kind of stuff. So,
well, couldn't they have inspected the pants before the game started?
Well, maybe. I would think.
Maybe they slid them down. Maybe they slid them down up after.
JoJo Smith came in there. So 4th and 1. It's going to be a keep. Tellin has the first down easily across the 30 to the 29, almost the 29-yard line.
Well, he got a good 5 yards there for the first down. And Brian, that was a nice play. He brought in a little extra reinforcement there at the line of scrimmage to get that first down.
Yarborough making the tackle, but not before Riverdale gets the First Bank first down, a customer-driven bank dedicated to providing first-class financial advice and solutions. That's First Bank. 2 wide right, 2 to the left. So twins to either side, and Taylor on the left hip of Malachi Tellin. Looks right, passes right, and a little low on the throw to Kadarian Fletcher.
Yeah, I think when he grabbed it, he really didn't have it. I mean, it was just a little bit too low.
Brings up a second down here now. This is the opening drive of the game. 9:08 to play here in the first. No score for anyone at this point.
See, DJ Taylor's carried it for 7 yards. I expect them to go to him again very soon.
Second down, they have 3 wide right, ball closest to the left hash, so that's the wide side of the field. The give is to DJ and a fake on the throw. Taylor
Nice
weaving
run.
out of traffic and rumbles down to the 20-yard line, so that's a 10-yard gainer there. Connor Clark brought him down, but John, he would
I said they hadn't
zag.
I said they hadn't given it to him yet. There he did. But he made a nice, really nifty move to get open, to kind of spun.
Riverdale at the 20-yard line in the John Day Legal Red Zone. Bicycle helmet giveaways, safe ride home program. Yep, that's just a few of the ways the law offices of John Day are involved here in the community. Online at johndaylegal.com. Wide side is the near side now. 3 receivers out this way, including Braylon Burns, along with Xavier Watkins, and one more. Pass across the top, wide open, was Kadarian Fletcher. Through his fingertips and incomplete.
That was right on the money. Wish he had that one back, doesn't he? He had broke free from the secondary, and
Tellin knew he had him.
That's about
wide open too.
That's about 3 drops so far early here.
Second down and 10 now. Really, I guess a good down and distance to give a shot to the end zone.
Tillin had a lot of time to throw on that play too.
It's second and 10. Same set as last time. Ball is fumbled, and I think the Bulldogs have gotten on it. They have. Smyrna recovers the fumble, and Jerry Martin III with the fumble recovery, and a very promising opening drive for the Warriors ends in a turnover.
Yeah, they took about 7 minutes off the clock, but boy, you hated the drop pass right there before the turnover, and looked like a little kind of a bad exchange there from the center and Tellin. I don't think he ever really had it.
First turnover of the game here. And that'll bring up the first opportunity to see the Smyrna Bulldog offense here tonight.
That'll put some gray hairs on you.
Quick pass to Tyreek McCarver in the flat. He's going to reverse field now, though, and have some room. 25, 30, 35, 40. Just shy of the 40 as he's going to be pushed out of bounds, I think.
They're going to call this one back, I think.
There is a flag on the play.
It's 2 down by the 20, about where he kind of made that cut.
We'll check the penalty.
Look like a clip or something.
Well, it could be multiple, just where all of the flags have been thrown. And when he reverse field, John, that almost always can create you a hold somewhere. You know,
block in the back.
Yep. A lot to sort out. Holding against the Bulldogs is declined, but the second one will be enforced, and it's a 10-yard penalty because that one was the one that was around the line of scrimmage. The other one that was declined was further upfield. So this is going to back Smyrna inside, well, not inside the 10. Looks like it is right around the 10-yard line. Two receivers. One of those is Tyreek McCarver on the far side. Ball is on the right hash as they move left to right. Hard count here by Britton Judkins, and that's going to cause a flag to fly and offsides on the Warriors.
Well, they get 5 of it back. Smyrna.
Well, the last 2 plays have been a 10-yard hold and then a 5-yard offsides. 1st and 15. And the give is to Augustine on the run. Breaks it outside. 25 and ridden out of bounds, and now another flag. This one was out of bounds when the flag flew, and he's out about the 27. Be a late hit or something.
Yeah, not a good sign for the defense when that happens. Augustine really picked up some speed there, went around that corner.
12-yard gain on the run with a penalty added to the end of it.
And so
that helps them tremendously.
Be the personal foul penalty added to the end of that run against Riverdale. John, Riverdale defensively, that's 25 yards in penalties so far, and we're just early in this game. Puts the Bulldogs at their own 44-yard line from the left hash, sending 3 in motion. So now a bunch set of 3 right at the line of scrimmage. Going to block here to the near side for Augustine. Augustine going to reverse field again now this time and go to the left side. Has a little room, but a nice open field tackle, taking him down at the 45-yard line. So right at the line of scrimmage, maybe ekes out a yard, and that's going to be it. Elijah Reams was the one who kind of ran down Augustine. And, John, that's a case if you got to stay in your spot and know when to go for the legs, because if he gets by him, he may be gone.
Yeah, he's giving them fits right now.
It's second down and 9, 7:13 to play here in the first. McCarver and Elias Gillum are the receivers here to the near side. The give is to Ryan Carver, and the senior churning his speed across the 50 into Riverdale territory, gets forward progress down to the 45, and move those chains for the Bulldogs. 10-yard pickup and a first down.
Well, it appears to me, just from the first few plays of this game, it looks like Smyrna's going to be a running team. I think Matt Williams said that last week. He said, we're going to have to depend on the running game.
Himmons on the tackle for Riverdale there. 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. McCarver far side. 2 more receivers here to the near side. The give again to senior Carver. And tripped up this time after a gain of about a half a yard maybe. Jeremiah Weaver on the tackle.
Short gain on the play. Second down.
Second down now. 10 yards to go. Call it 9.5, if you will. And a nice pass from Judkins, and finds McCarver. McCarver wrapped up, but it is going to pick up about 8 or 9 yards and set up a much more manageable third down situation here.
Across the middle. He did a nice job of just turning the little button hook, boom. Nice throw.
Fuqua on the tackle for Riverdale. Third down, Smyrna to the line of scrimmage quickly. Judkins fakes the handoff, and in motion is Gillum from right to left, and he is going to turn it upfield right around the numbers, pick up about 3 yards there on the far side, and move the chains once again with another first down for the Bulldogs.
Seen 3 different running backs so far for Smyrna. They're throwing them out there.
Darden on the tackle. Gillum was lined up as a receiver and kind of went in motion, John, so they've definitely got some experience in Augustine, Barksdale, Carver, and Gillum. All seniors out there. Offset eye line up this time, and the direct snap was to Augustine. He gets it to the 30-yard line, just shy of the 30. So that's about a 4-yard pickup before Emmons made the tackle. A little different look that time.
I'll tell you what, those big guys up front for Smyrna, though, are just blowing their way down.
Second down, 6. Judkins looking over to the sideline.
I know you're happy about Smyrna's numbers.
Yes.
And Riverdale's too.
Yep.
See them well.
This is a great night for that. Handoff is to August, running off left tackle, and goes from the hashes to the numbers at an angle. Going to get to the 27-yard line, but there is a flag on the play.
He's holding against the Bulldogs. In fact,
on the tackle.
Judkins knew it as soon as the whistle blew.
Well, that's going to take away a decent run. We'll see where they decide to spot it. Tullahoma takes the opening kickoff and drives for a touchdown. It's 7-0. And Tullahoma would be leading that one against Stewart's Creek. First score on the Jennings and Ayers Funeral Home scoreboard tonight. We're updating those on the website too, by the way. You can keep up with that live document as we update. Barksdale gets the nod this time, but runs into a wall of Warriors, and it's going to be no gain.
Good penetration there by Riverdale.
Mullins on the tackle for Riverdale, and it brings up 3rd and long.
Mullins is a big boy.
Riverdale kind of got bogged down a little bit, then they lost the football. Now Smyrna in danger with a penalty. That kind of set them back here, and now they're playing behind the chain. It's 3rd and 17. Jabari Kemp, by the way, with a 34-yard run to put Blackman up 7-0, just underway at Brentwood on the scoreboard, too. Going to the air, deep Judkins downfield and almost picked off by Malik Hicks. Keep calling him Malachi. Right through his fingertips, but incomplete.
Yeah, that was a nice throw. There was some pushing and shoving going around up front on the, looked like maybe a jersey or two held on that one, got away with it.
Well, it's 4th down here now, and a chance to maybe pin back the Warriors. Another score, Oakland 7-0 over Independence. TT, by the way, with his first touchdown back at Oakland. We've got a timeout on the field, 4th down for Smyrna. When we come back, no score on State Farm Prep Sports.
This is Lenny Farmer with Jennings and Ayers Funeral Home. Did you know that you can plan your funeral in advance without actually paying for your funeral in advance? In other words, if it's not a convenient time to pay for your funeral, you can still choose your funeral items and we'll file them away for later. Let's consider that together. You make the decisions for yourself, and when that financial window opens up, it becomes an easier decision. Call me at 615-893-2422 and let's plan together.
Upgrade your home's comfort with Roscoe Brown and Carrier smart thermostats. Yep, they're smarter than me. Our cutting-edge technology learns your habits, adjusting your home's temperature for ultimate comfort, all while saving on energy costs. Experience the convenience of controlling your HVAC system. Just click of a button on your phone from anywhere at any time. Turn to the experts at Roscoe Brown and Carrier, where modern comfort meets innovation. Your family's comfort is our family's legacy. We're Roscoe Brown. RoscoeBrown.com.
I'm State Farm Agent Andy Womack, and you're listening to Prep Football.
Well, we are back here and ready for the punt by LeVar Noor. Not a bad punt. It's going to take a Smyrna roll and bounce, and all Bulldogs around it. This is going to roll and roll and roll and be downed inside the 5 at about the 3.
Well, that's what you want. Get them pinned down with the defense that you had. Kind of puts Riverdale on the offensive, but also the defensive as well. They got to be careful.
That's almost a 40-yard punt there by the time it made the roll. And Riverdale backed up here now. Got an official timeout, and now the White Hat has brought everybody in for a conference.
I think it's getting a little rough out there. The game tonight is brought to you by Sir Pizza, J. Mullins Jewelry, Carpets by Osborne, Winners Trophies, Donut Country and Parks Auction, and State Farm. You can check out WGNSSports.com for the latest prep at MTSU sports news, schedules, podcasts, and more. That's WGNSSports.com. And we are streaming this game, and if you go to YouTube, it's on Big G TV in living color.
Yep, Facebook, YouTube, and also on Twitch on the homepage.
Twitch. I thought it was Stitch. It's Twitch.
Twitch, okay. Yeah. WGNSradio.com homepage.
Do you have Twitch? You got Twitch. Okay. You're working with a couple of old geezers. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that.
Let's see. Blackman over Brentwood, Oakland over Independence, and Tullahoma over Stewart's Creek. All 7-0 scores on the Jennings and Ayers Funeral Home scoreboard.
Well, for a game where they're running a lot, it is
slow.
First quarter's been slow.
Big room for DJ Taylor. Rounds the corner, down the sideline. 30, 40, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, 5. He is going to take it 97 yards.
You can't let that happen. I mean, you just cannot.
There is a flag.
There you go.
At the 12.
I figured there might be. That was just too beautiful. DJ Taylor is going to hate that being brought back. What a run. Well, Rod and I were talking before the game. Penalties would play a big part maybe in this game, and it so far has totally dominated it.
Well, I think penalties and plays are about even right now, it seems. It is. There have been a lot of hankies thrown tonight so far. 2:44 left to play here in the first. And this is going to be from the spot of the foul here, it looks like.
Oh, me.
So that will put the ball at the 6. So, honestly, that is it can't be half the distance to the goal because it was first and 10 from the 3. And now it is, well, even ball is at the 6. The sideline marker is where the original line of scrimmage is, so it really should be 1st and 7. There we go. Back to pass is Tellin. Now he rolls out here near side, finds some room, and now slides down about the 7 or 8 yard line. Looks like about the 8, so a short gain there to bring up 2nd down. John, you don't want to do anything too cutesy down here and give Smyrna the football just inches from their end zone.
Well, that's what you've got to really be careful, and you need a couple of first downs, not just one. You really need 2 to kind of offset the field position.
Yarborough making the last tackle there. They're scoring in buckets in that Stewart's Creek Tullahoma game. Thanks to Todd Harris, Creek drives 80 yards in response, a 3-yard Floyd touchdown in that one to tie it up. This time, not much room there for Caden Bailey, the senior for the Warriors, and I'm not so sure.
Looks like he lost it already.
That's what I was going to say. Tyson Hines went in there. Going to get him right back to the line of scrimmage, it looks like, but just barely. So that makes it now a 3rd down and 6 situation. Drawing toward the end of this first quarter here, by the way. And now Smyrna's going to be drawn off sides. So that is a help if you're a Riverdale fan. That gives you 5 yards and makes it 3rd and 1. There's a lot of difference between 3rd and 1 and 3rd and 6. Well, especially down here.
And that's what you're trying to get and keep them pinned back, but you just gave them 5 yards to try to give them an opportunity to make that an easier first down. I've already lost the amount of penalties. I can't keep up.
There have been a ton tonight. So there have been. This is the 3rd offensive series of this game. And we're almost done with the first quarter, so that is run game.
Big play here.
Got the first down, running it across the 15 to the 17-yard line. Brody Hines making the tackle, and was it Bailey? I think it was Bailey on the run, or Taylor. I think it was Taylor, John. Let's give it to 1. It happened so quick, and when he turned, his number was not to where I could see it. First bank first down for the Warriors here. 30 seconds left in the first quarter. Tellin drops back. Passes downfield and right into the breadbasket of the Bulldogs, Amari Hill. INT.
There was a mistake in the route or something because he was nowhere near the intended target, and it looked like Fletcher either ran the wrong route or Tillin was expecting him to run something else. Another big defensive play here by Smyrna.
That's 2 turnovers, John, in 2 drives for the Riverdale Warriors. One on the opening drive. They fumbled it, inside the 20. I know they were in the red zone down there.
If you're Smyrna, you want to take advantage of this. You don't get these opportunities often.
20 seconds, got the ball at the 35-yard line. At the Riverdale 35 at that. Here's Judkins, now flag. And it is going to be against Smyrna. Back them up 5. Well, both teams right now are their own worst enemy.
Oh, yeah.
The best defense is being played right now is the penalty marker. And it's an equal opportunity defender so far.
They're fair. They're not showing any, one-sidedness.
Ball back to the 40 now. 1st and 10. Trying to find a crease is Augustine and can't find a place to run up in there, and then he is just absolutely clobbered by Jeremiah Weaver.
All right, so you have a penalty, go back 5 yards. That play got maybe 1. So you're sitting there. It's a 2nd down and 14 when it probably should have been 2nd down and at least 8. It's showing you just an example of how the penalty flag can affect so many things. And a lot of players coming in and out. Boy, the first quarter is over.
It sure is. First quarter in the books. No score between Riverdale and Smyrna. You're listening to State Farm Prep Sports.
This is a paid legal ad.
When a family member is lost as a result of someone else's negligence, the grief can be unbearable. It also leaves you with a lot of questions like, how did this happen? Who's responsible? And is my family going to be okay? That's a lot to go through, but with the law offices of John Day on your side, you don't have to go through any of it alone. We understand what you're going through, and we have the experience to get the answers, justice, and compensation your family deserves. Call the law offices of John Day.
Each team knows which play will be the winning move. I'm good neighbor State Farm agent Dana Womack, and I'd love the opportunity to talk to you about combining your home and auto insurance. Call me at 615-900-0877 to make the winning move that can save you time and money.
With the service you get from State Farm, you might think our car insurance costs more. I'm State Farm agent Ron Reeves. Give me a call at 615-873-1700 and let me show you. With discounts up to 40%, you may find it even costs less.
I'm State Farm agent Celeste Middleton, and you're listening to Prep Football.
We've swapped sides here, moving right to left, and now the throw. And a thunderous hit and flags everywhere as they tried to get the pass out to Tyreek McCarver to start this second quarter.
May have grabbed his shirt as he was coming around. He made it look like a good defensive play, but I think he grabbed his shirt. And Judkins took a big hit there at about the 45-yard line.
Going to the second quarter in that Tullahoma Stewart's Creek game on your Jennings and Ayers Funeral Home scoreboard as well. We're in the second quarter here, no score. And while we do have just a quick moment then, why don't we take a look at the Jennings and Ayers Funeral Home scoreboard. No score here. Blackman Brentwood 7-0. Oakland over Independence 7-0. And 7-7 Tullahoma Stewart's Creek. We're working to get some more scores here for you, and we'll pass them along as we get them. Sack it down now, and 4 after the penalty is marked off. Ball here from the left hash. Judkins has wide out to either side. Judkins is going to keep. Turns, spins, going to get knocked down. Crossing over the 25 to the 20, or sorry, crossing over the, no, that was the 25, to the 24, I think.
Enough for a first down as he picked up 4 yards.
Yep, that's the key point here. First and 10, did get to the 23, not 24, so a little better there. Oakland up 14-0 now over Indy. Run up the middle. Nice pile moving run to the 20, and the pile keeps chugging along to the 19-yard line.
55, Caleb Woods with the tackle.
And getting up off the bottom of that pile was DJ Barksdale. So nice run for the senior.
Yeah, I don't think we've even seen him yet. He can move it.
They're in the John Day Legal Red Zone now. The law offices of John Day, helping injured people for more than 30 years. JohnDayLegal.com. Here's Barksdale again on the carry. Up the middle and bangs his way forward to about the 17, it looks like.
This is one of these games, Brian, where neither team has established anything yet. Smyrna now trying to establish the run a little bit as well. Riverdale had that first opening drive, but penalties and interception hurt them, and a fumble.
Here's Judkins on 3rd and 5. Little quick drop and through the hands of Augustine. Incomplete. He was so wide open he couldn't believe it, I don't think. John Oakland scores their second touchdown on a 77-yard Kyler Creasy pass to T.T. Hill.
Impressive.
Pretty good start for the Patriots on the road.
That is not an easy place to play either.
No, it is not. It's not that hard to get to. It's a pretty easy place to go,
unless you run into a bridge.
Well, that's Ravenwood you're thinking about.
Oh, Ravenwood.
Yeah.
Independence, I remember now. It's not bad.
Yeah, right off 840. Pass goes right side and diving into the air, and I think knocking down that pass is Hudson Fuqua.
That was a great play. That he anticipated that. Really nice defensive play.
Great job anticipating there.
And they turn it over. So Riverdale's defense has done the job so far.
Well, it's definitely been one of those defensive games, and it's been one of those games, obviously, too, where penalties have played a factor, being the first game.
And again, I mentioned that nobody's established anything offensively. It's been mostly, Riverdale's had a couple of nice plays, Smyrna's had a couple of nice plays, but nothing concrete where you can just go down the field and sustain a long drive.
Got another update on your scoreboard here, and they're going to the second quarter. Still same score, Blackman over Brentwood 7-0, but that one in the second quarter now for you. And of course, we have no score into the second quarter as well.
Is that Blackman up 7-0?
Yeah, at Brentwood.
I've got a feeling they're going to be a surprise team. I don't know if they're going to win that game tonight, but they got better last year as the year went on.
Sure. And again, that's one of those places that's hard to go play, Brentwood for sure. A lot of mystique in history there. Well, 1st and 10 for the Warriors now. And the quarterback is Cameron. Cameron zips a pass and completed to the 25-yard line. And that is Kadarian Fletcher who made the catch and picks up 7 yards. Dante Cameron is just a sophomore, so you've got a sophomore in Cameron and Tellin, the senior. And, John, right now they're kind of using them interchangeably. It's not series for series, but looks like a pretty good mix going on with the two quarterbacks.
Made a nice throw there. They don't have to be long passes, just to kind of keep everybody honest for the running game.
Second down, they fake the handoff, and Cameron's going to keep it. 30 to the 35. They try to pull him down by his shirt tail. Gets to the 36-yard line as he climbs for a first bank first down. Nice run of 11 yards for Dante Cameron.
I love the way the kid brought the football in as he saw them getting hit. He also changed his arm where he had the ball hit, and did a nice job there of taking that tackle.
Richardson on the tackle. And we are at a first bank first down here now for Riverdale. Ball here from the near hash, under 9 minutes to play. No score, by the way. Delay handoff running here to the near side for about a 3-yard pickup is DJ Taylor. Brody Hines making the tackle, but John DJ right there. There wasn't much there.
No.
There was maybe a yard for any normal person, and he got 3. He's got such great vision. I'm glad to see that he's able to come back and have such an impact. 2nd down for the Warriors. 2nd and 7. Again, no score. Riverdale Smyrna here from Smyrna High School in SRM Field at Robert L. Rake Stadium. Cameron, looks like Riverdale's going to have to burn a timeout. A little confusion there. We'll take one as well. We'll be right back on State Farm Prep Sports.
We're talking now with Heather here at Carpets by Osborne. Tell us what it's like to work at a family business.
It's a lot of fun. However, it's a lot of work. Everybody has to pull their weight equally.
What do you think are some of the advantages of people doing business with a family business versus a corporate business?
We are here to answer all questions. We're responsible for scheduling jobs. We're not here to sell you material and pass you off to a list of installers.
Carpets by Osborne on Northwest Broad, next to Tire World.
Stop by one of our 4 Rutherford County locations after your Friday night football game or your Saturday soccer games. This is Nick Hayes with Toots Restaurants, and I'm sitting here with my son, Jack. Jack, what's your favorite food at Toots Restaurant?
It's still those chicken fingers and curly fries, Dad.
Toots, good food and fun since 1985. Many things have changed, but one thing hasn't. Toots is still the place for good food and fun.
Good food and fun. I'm State Farm Agent Emerson Williams, former running back at Elk Point High School, and you're listening to Prep Football.
State Farm Prep Sports on News Radio WGNS is brought to you in part by Toots Good Food and Fun, Bud's Tire, and Wilson Bank and Trust.
Got some new scores to pass along after this play here on the Jennings & Ayers Funeral Home scoreboard. Dante Cameron, quick pass over left side, finds Zayden Jones, and Jones going to scamper to the 45-yard line, and it'll bring up a 3rd down play here. That is a 6-yard gain. And updates, 7-6, Nolensville over Rockvale. That's in the 2nd quarter. And it's Tullahoma 14, Stewart's Creek 7. Jennings & Ayers Funeral Home scoreboard update. 3rd down and 2 here from the 44-yard line of Riverdale for the Warriors. They need 2 yards for a 1st down to get to the 46. 3 wide to the right. That's the wide side of the field. It's DJ Taylor with the carry, trying to get to the edge left side, and the door is shut. Going to lose maybe a half a yard there on that, or just to the line of scrimmage at least. And it's 4th down now, and Riverdale forced to punt.
Well, that drive started out pretty nicely for Riverdale, but again, just can't get the big play.
Tyreek McCarver, senior Tyreek McCarver, and Tyler Haydaz are deep back for the Bulldogs. Punt is in the air. And got a return set up here from the 30 and kind of snuffed out there to the 32-yard line.
Well, that was a great tackle there.
And, of course, there's a flag on the play.
Gavin Harris, I believe. Is that right, Rod? I believe it was 76, but I'm not sure.
Well, it'll check the penalty marker here.
Uh-oh.
It's going to be against Smyrna, I think. They actually came way up the field from where the play happened. Now they're marking it off from the 32.
I think you mentioned it earlier, Nick, when a running back kind of makes a couple of little moves, little nifty moves. They're nifty, but they're not going vertical up the field. And that's when those guys will get a penalty for, blocking the back or hold.
Puts the ball here at the 22 on the left hash after the penalty. It's 1st and 10, Smyrna. And the give is to Ryan Carver. Carver banging off people left and right. and plows his way to the 27-yard line. Going to pick up 5 very hard-earned yards right there. I mean, he was hit at least 3 times, banging off of Riverdale defenders. Laura on the takedown for Riverdale. Second down. Ball between the hashes as Smyrna moves right to left. No score in this first half. And now drawn off sides, JoJo Smith. And so this is going to give Smyrna a 5-yard penalty here and also a first down by virtue of that penalty. If you've got any updates on Laverne, West Creek, and Columbia Academy, MTCS, I'm sure just started because that
7:30 start.
7:30 start. And it's going to be Augustine trying to stretch it out here to the near side and nowhere to go upfield. He's going to lose several yards back to the 29-yard line. That's going to be about a 4 or 5 yard loss as Morris made the tackle.
Second down at the 30-yard line.
Zarnicholas Morris. Nice tackle.
Second down. And nowhere to go this time either. Augustine, man, Haynes just plowed him over. That's one of those scenes where if you want to just get a good description, it's like one of those snow plows coming and plowing up about 2 feet of snow right in front of you. Just comes in and takes you away. I'm trying to think cool thoughts, you know, it's going to be hot next week. 3rd and 15. Smyrna kind of going the other way, back at the 28-yard line now. Back to pass is Judkins. Judkins in trouble. Judkins is sacked.
A host of Warriors there on the tackle.
Stayed in the pocket as long as he could, John, and really, I guess, overstayed his welcome for Riverdale's liking. Nobody to pass to.
Caleb Woods came in there and made a nice tackle.
And
this Riverdale defense is pretty tough. And
4th and 21. Deep, going to have to punt. And it's LeVar Noor. Riverdale should get decent field position. Warriors brought some pressure. He does get off a decent kick here. And it's going to take a Smyrna bounce and go out of bounds at the 40-yard line. So 60 yards to go for the Warriors. 3:59 to play in the half. I don't want to say it, but with 3:59 left in the second half, we've had a different feeling second quarter in terms of the speed of the play. I'm not going to say the jinxing words. No, don't say it.
Well, actually, the game has gone pretty fast, but
there we
it
go.
looks like, you know.
1st and 10 for Riverdale. No score here. Will somebody break this scoreless tie before halftime? We'll see. The give is to Caden Bailey. Bailey going to do a dive right up the gut. Picks up 3. About the 43-yard line. Big, massive pile up there between the hashes.
It's a real battle between both offensive lines and the defensive lines, and really the defense is winning rather handily right now.
Jerry Martin making the Smyrna tackle there.
He only gave him 2. I think I gave him 3, but
well, spots have been a little bit, I don't know. Maybe we're just not seeing it the right way. Second down and 8. Tellen, 3-step drop. Now flushed out of the pocket, rolls out right side. Quick pass, and this is going to be at the feet of intended receiver Caden Bailey. And really, Zion Blakemore had a better beat on that than anybody for Smyrna.
Our game tonight is brought to you by Toots Good Food and Fun, Bud's Tire, and Wilson Bank and Trust, along with Sir Pizza, sponsor of our Game and Coaches Show podcast. You can find them at WGNSSports.com or wherever you listen to audio. That's Sir Pizza on East Main, South Church, and Memorial.
Columbia Academy leading MTCS 15-0 with 8:02 to play in the first quarter. And now flags fly everywhere. Columbia Academy, by the way, do not be surprised if they're not the Division II Single-A state champion this year. They bring everybody back from that team that was really good last year.
Tyson Hines on the offsides there for Smyrna.
Offsides against the Bulldogs, 5-yard penalty.
That gives Riverdale 5 yards and makes 3rd and 8. Much better down in distance here now if you're a Riverdale fan. Trips to the left. Ball between the hashes. Another receiver here right side, and a timeout Riverdale. They want to check the alignment here. Critical 3rd down for Riverdale coming up after we come right back. No score here.
For more than 36 years, Wilson Bank and Trust has been proud to serve communities all across Tennessee. As an independent local bank, we provide banking products competitive with large banks, but delivered with personalized local service. Wilson Bank and Trust has been community-focused since 1987 and looks forward to many more. Discover the power of local community banking that truly makes a difference. Give us a call or come on by any of our local 30 locations or visit wilsonbank.com to learn more. Member FDIC.
Quick, convenient, efficient. 3 words that we all hope to experience when we do business. Our goal at JHA Company is to bring just that to an industry that's traditionally dictated to the customer when it's time to do business. Whether you're purchasing class pictures in a yearbook, class jewelry, a letter jacket, school spirit wear, or senior graduation products, we strive to make the experience quick, convenient, and efficient. Find out more at jhacompany.com. JHA, your one source for an unparalleled scholastic experience.
I'm State Farm Agent Dana Womack, and you're listening to Prep Football.
Welcome back here to Smyrna High School. Riverdale facing 3rd and 3. And Malachi Tellen has the same lineup set, if you will. Odie is receiver here near side. 3 more to the far side. Going to be a fake handoff and a throw left side to Malik Hicks, but kind of threw that one out in front of him there, John.
Yeah, that was just a bad pass. It looked like the rush was bothering him a little bit. Let it go a lot quicker than he needed to.
Goes incomplete, and it'll bring up a 4th down here now.
McCarver and Hades are deep.
McCarver and Hades. Fourth down. The kick. High booming kick. But it's Tyler Hades on the return. And is out of bounds around the 33, I think, 34 maybe. Well, if Riverdale's going to get something done here, they've got, or Smyrna rather, they've got 2 minutes and 28 seconds here left in this first half. Don't forget the Ideas Tees halftime report is coming up. We'll have a lot of information coming up for you. As many score updates as we can give you. Pass over to the right side. And some room over there on the far side for Elias Gillum. There is a flag, of course, on the play. Going to be down shy of the first down. But I'm not sure any of this is going to matter. And Smyrna's body language indicates that they're going to mark this off against them. Boy, it is taking so long to get what's happening here going. I mean, and The ball now is going to be back to the, kind of lost the white hat. Well, he's already signaled up here. I didn't see what he said, but ball back at the 34, so it's 1st and 17. Haven't seen any new scores coming out of the Rockvale game either of late. Here's a give to Ryan Carver. Carver going to be spun down at the 28-yard line. Helmet goes flying too there. Well, John, there's one thing that can be said about this game. It has been hard hitting for sure.
Yeah, the defense have played well, but they've been assisted quite often by a penalty.
Yeah, you're right. Weaver making the tackle for Riverdale. They're already at halftime at Independence. And it's Oakland leading 21-0 at the half. Jennings and Ayers Funeral Home scoreboard update. 2nd down and 16. Just 1:47 left in the half. Running is Augustine. Coming here to the near side. They're going to give him forward progress to the 31.5-yard line. 32, we'll call it. And Weaver another tackle there. It's a 4-yard gain, but now 3rd and 11. And clock running from their own 33-yard line.
Well, you have to be careful here. You don't want to turn the ball over and give Riverdale a chance.
2 wide outs to the far side, 1 here to the near side, and that is Carson Matthews, Bulldog senior. Offset eye, they're blocking their right side. Looks like with Valentine. Play goes that way for Augustine. Gets to the 2nd level, to the 40 now, and then tripped up. That was a great shoestring tackle there that probably kept them from getting a first down. Haynes making that. Picked up 9 yards, but still going to be short there by about 3 yards.
Augustine definitely has the speed factor for the Bulldogs. He's run a couple of good runs.
MTCS gets on the scoreboard, trailing 15-6 first quarter.
Looks like Smyrna's not in any big hurry.
No, they may just decide to run it on into the halftime locker room.
Well, it is 4th down.
Yep, 4th and 3, so they're not interested in doing anything here, and that is going to wrap up our first half, I think. No, Smyrna's going to take a timeout. They are going to have to punt with 6 seconds left, so let's take a timeout. We'll be right back for the conclusion of this first half.
Is your car running like a dream, or does it need a little TLC? At Dr. Automotive in Smyrna, we treat your vehicle like it's one of our own. From oil changes to major repairs, our certified technicians have the skills and experience to keep you on the road safely.
This is Mike Woodward, head football coach at Laverne High School. If you are blitzed with car problems, go see Dr. Automotive.
For quality care you can trust, visit Dr. Automotive in Smyrna. We've got the cure for your car. Online at SmyrnaAutoRepair.com.
What makes Murfreesboro so vibrant? Is it regular coffee dates on Main Street? Checking in on neighbors to be sure everyone's safe? Or cheering on your favorite team? At Murfreesboro Medical Clinic, we believe it's all of these and more. The hometown medical group that genuinely cares. We deliver quality primary and specialty medical care in our community. And as the official medical group of the MTSU Athletics, we keep students and staff healthy too. Learn more at mmclinic.com or call 615-893-4480 today.
I'm State Farm Agent Ron Reeves. You're listening to Prep Football.
Got just 6 seconds left here in the half. And it's going to be a LeVar Noor kick here. Barring anything weird happening. High. Not a Warrior to be found within 30 yards. And the clock hits triple zeros as well. Well, it's all goose eggs on the scoreboard. No time left in the half and no score at halftime. So we are at the half. 0-0 in an interesting first half. I'm sure we're going to hear all about it here coming up as the Ideas Tees halftime show continues. You're listening and watching State Farm Prep Sports.
Craig's Tax Service at 142 Heritage Park Drive offers complete tax preparation, financial, and bookkeeping services.
This is Brett Craig with Craig's Tax Service. From personal tax preparation to business bookkeeping, payroll, and taxes, at Craig's Tax Service, our staff is here to help.
Get help with your taxes. Call 890-2233 for an appointment.
As a former Siegel Star football player, I know the importance of the high school sports experience. Good luck to all county student athletes.
Craig's Tax Service, 890-2233.
Shop your favorites at Dillard's, JCPenney, Rue 21, Hot Topic, and more. Grab a bite at Crab Fever, Sam's Sports Grill, Olive Garden, or Miller's Ale House. With more than 60 retailers, you're sure to find something that you'll love at Stones River Town Center. Find them on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram for style tips, upcoming events, and sales information. Stones River Town Center, off Old Fort Parkway in Murfreesboro. Shopping centered on you. Online at shopstonesriver.com.
Mills Family Pharmacy has served Murfreesboro and surrounding communities for nearly 2 decades, and we do more than just filling prescriptions. If you have questions about medications, we can help.
If a particular medicine needs to be compounded, can you do that?
Absolutely. Compounding gives pharmacists like Chad Mills or Craig Buckner the ability to produce a unique dosage, preservative-free and sugar-free if needed.
This is Chad Mills with Mills Family Pharmacy. We're located next to Toots South on South Church Street in Murfreesboro.
Visit millsfamilypharmacy.com.
You know, everyone has a more. First, it's a pony. Then to be on the cheer squad. Your more grows up just like you do. But your more can still carry you away or make you cheer. At First Bank, banking local gets you more. More of our time, more access to local bankers, more flexibility, and more product choices. Because getting more empowered and confident helps you pursue your more. That never grows old. First Bank. Bank local, get more. Member FDIC.
You've seen the ads out there, companies wanting to buy your home. But why sell yourself short when you can get fair market value? I'm Lisa Patton. If you have an estate to settle or a home to sell, call Parks Auction. We'll work with you to sell your home or property in any condition with no costly repairs on your timeline. Why accept one offer when you can have multiple? You need Parks Auction. We look out for your best interest. Call Parks Auction today. We handle everything.
If you need concrete work done, who would I call? Dan France Concrete. Here's why. He's local. He attended Walter Hill Elementary, Oakland, and MTSU. He served our community as a school resource officer for 9 years, and he's involved in the community.
This is Dan with Dan France Concrete, wishing all Rutherford County student athletes a great season. Study hard, play harder, and be safe.
Dan France Concrete is a licensed and insured residential and commercial concrete construction contractor serving Middle Tennessee. Check out danfranceconcrete.com online to see some of their work.
I'm State Farm Agent Andy Womack, and you're listening to Prep Football.
And welcome to the IDIS-T's halftime show, where it is 0-0 as we go into halftime. IDIS-T's is the place in Rutherford County for school spirit wear, screen printing, embroidery, specialty items, and more. Plus, buy all of your officially licensed MTSU Blue Raider merchandise from Raider Tees. For Blue Raider tees, polos, hats, and more, visit their showroom at 910 Risley Road. Just turn off Broad Street between Chewy's and Chili's. IDIS Tees can put your logo on just about anything. Stop in and see how they can help you promote your favorite team, workplace, or organization. Find out more online at IDISTees.com. Before we go to the Dr. Automotive Live Report, let's go to our scoreboard here, our Jennings and Ayers Funeral Home scoreboard. It's scoreless here at halftime between Riverdale and Smyrna. Blackman leads Brentwood 7-0 in the second quarter. Oakland at half over Independence, no problem, 21-0. Now Nolensville and Rockvale in a close one, 7-6. Nolensville leading in the second. Tullahoma 14, Stewart's Creek 13. That's in the second quarter of play. Laverne and West Creek, we haven't gotten a score there, but MTCS has scored in the first. Columbia Academy leading at 15-6 to update our scoreboard. And now let me get one in here. Jerry Taylor, 9-yard pass to Grady Harvey for TD. The 2-point conversion failed. It's 19-14, though. Stewart's Creek with 30 seconds to go in the half. So the Creek have come back and have taken the lead in that one. Our Dr. Automotive Live Report, Danny Brewer joins us and from Dr. Automotive. And but the score kind of indicated what I thought might be, because I think both of them have good defenses coming back and a little bit of first game jitters maybe for the quarterbacks a little bit. And so what are your thoughts?
Well, when you consider what both teams lost offensively, and with what with first week of the season, so I'm not surprised to see it low scoring. Of course, when you have Riverdale and Smyrna get together, they have had a defensive mentality. Now, last year Riverdale's offense lit the scoreboard up, but they've always been under Coach Kreisky. So, not surprised to see it be low scoring. You would like to see a little bit more offensive, flow here. We haven't had, neither team has really gotten in flow. Riverdale's had a couple of decent drives, but the turnovers, they're very lucky that the turnovers haven't bitten them.
Mm-hmm.
Both teams have kind of had a chance to put points on the board, just can't seem to find a way yet.
It's one of those games where they have opportunities, but they just can't get over the hump. They can't make that big play to get that big first down that they need.
Exactly right, and that's both teams have had those chances. Smyrna had a third and relatively short that the ball got tipped and went through a player's hands. Riverdale was driving, had the fumble that kind of cost them. So both teams have kind of made some mistakes that cost them in the critical third down situation.
Relatively inexperienced at quarterback for both teams, and it showed a little bit. They've also made some good plays as well, and
they certainly have.
So it takes a little patience, and especially in the first game. And it's not like they're playing. They're two talented teams defensively, and that adds a lot. Big up front, both of them really.
Big up front, speed right behind that. Good schemes. I think that it's. Of course, this can be a very good football game. A 0-0 football game can be very exciting, even though we haven't had a lot of offensive fireworks. We've had some good hard hitting, which you like to see, and it's been relatively clean for the most part as far as, no personal foul penalty, or maybe one personal foul penalty, but still no taunting, none of that kind of stuff. Both teams are behaving pretty well.
Well, I want to talk a little bit. They've named this the Bobby Bowl, and talk a little bit about this. Danny, you're from here. Bobby Wells meant a lot to both of these squads. He coached here, and he coached at Riverdale. And I think it's really a nice thing that Smyrna's done here to kind of honor him.
Without question, it started last year at Riverdale when we called it the Bobby Bowl, because you're right. Bobby Wells was a staple of Rutherford County football coaching for probably over 3 decades. He started here at Smyrna, coached here for a long time, was head coach at Blackman for a few years, and then he went to Riverdale and was just one of the icons at Riverdale. Great defensive mind. But the thing about Coach Wells was, he was a great man.
Yeah,
he grew so many kids. He cultivated so many young athletes. He really was a salt of the earth kind of guy. So, yes, it's very, very fitting that this be dubbed the Bobby Bowl.
Well, talk a little bit about the clubhouse here, because you've been in it. We haven't had a chance to go in it, and tell us a little bit about it. But I was shocked at how beautiful it was from the outside. I mean, I was expecting, you see clubhouses in high schools. This is state-of-the-art here.
I'm going to say this. Of course, I'm a little biased because I'm a Smyrna boy, but I'll stack our facility at Smyrna, this facility at Smyrna High School, up against anyone in the state of Tennessee. Now I don't know about Texas and some of those big money programs down there, but as far as what Smyrna High School has done here, and with the help of Smyrna Ready Mix and some other members of the community, it's fantastic. When you go inside that facility, I mean, the weights are magnificent. They probably got more weights than even you could handle as far as the amount. Like I said, we got all kind of bench presses. I
don't know.
The 415 bench, or what are you, 405? What are you benching now? They got more than that, John. They do. But also, there's a stadium club down there where there's the game's live streamed in there. There's couches. Like I said, the coach's offices are wonderful. They've got this nice meeting room. The locker rooms are gorgeous. They've really done an outstanding job. Hats off to Dow Smith Construction, because Dow Smith is the one who built that joker. And hats off to Dow Smith Construction. They've done an excellent job. And, it's really a facility that all of Rutherford County can be proud of.
Well, it's certainly they've done some improvements in the press box here as well, so things are looking up for Smyrna High School. Danny, I'm going to let you run, but don't stay in the clubhouse too long. Come out and enjoy some of the game, like the air. Breathe the air.
I will, John, because I'm looking forward to a huge second half. More slobber knocking, more hard hits, and I think we're going to have is it going to be first team to score the wins? You think is that what it'll be?
It might very well be.
Appreciate it. Thanks a lot, John.
All right, that's Danny Brewer, and he is He knows Smyrna. He's a Smyrna boy. And that is brought to you by Dr. Automotive. The cure for your car. Brothers Danny and Randy Brewer have been providing Rutherford County with ASC-certified auto repair for decades. They grew up here and are your neighbors. Foreign and domestic auto repair. That's Dr. Automotive on Hazelwood Drive in Smyrna. Online at SmyrnaAutorepair.com. Time to look at the Rayburn Insurance keys to the game. And, Rod, the keys to the game so far, the penalties have really just kind of dictated things. And good play at the line of scrimmage. What do they have to do here in the second half? Both teams, because we're scoreless, somebody's going to have to break the ice.
Well, you got to clean up the game.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't have all the penalties. I mean, it's kind of a coach's nightmare in that so many mistakes. When you have penalties, that's mistakes. I mean, you're not executing properly. Clean up the game, but looking at it, to me, Riverdale looks like a little bit more threat to score. They've had a 97-yard run brought back, for penalty. But again, maybe that penalty is what broke him too, loose and all. And he had an interception, but penalties have really stopped him up. But I think Riverdale is really starting to shut down Smyrna's runs. Smyrna hasn't done complete control of Riverdale's run yet.
If you were a coach and you were evaluating this first half, what do you say to your players in the locker room, and how do you get them motivated? Because right now we're just kind of playing midfield. We're not moving anywhere one way or the other. We're just kind of standing at about the 30 or 40-yard line on both sides.
Well, you've got to tell them, number one, that first half's over. This is the new game. You're beginning right from the beginning. No mistakes. Keep focused.
And with both teams, you can say, well, we've had penalties and we've had turnovers,
right,
but we still are scoreless.
Right.
So
it's right there for us, for the takings for us. We want it, we can go get it.
That's your Rayburn Insurance keys to the game, brought to you by Rayburn Insurance agent Rick Hall. As a locally owned agency in Smyrna, they offer the personalized service you won't get from big out-of-state providers. For auto, home, life, and business insurance needs, talk to Rick Hall, providing competitive prices and local advice. All right. There are no big first-half replays, brought to you by Craig's Tax Service, so we're going to move on with it. And we'll take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll have the stats from the first half here on State Farm Prep Football. Head over to J. Mullins Jewelry to check out their selection of rings, watches, custom-designed jewelry, and much more. They're a local business located at 352 West Northville Boulevard right here in Murfreesboro. They have gifts for all occasions, weddings, graduations, anniversaries, whatever you need, you can find it at J. Mullins Jewelry. That's at 352 West Northfield Boulevard or online at mullinsjewelry.com.
You've changed thousands of diapers, played hours of peekaboo and duck goose. You do anything to protect your kids. I'm State Farm Agent Emerson Williams, and it's important to protect them with life insurance. I can make it easy and affordable for you to protect your family.
Every team knows which play can be a winning move. I'm State Farm Agent Andy Womack, here to help life go right by combining your home and auto insurance. Call me today at 615-890-0850. It's a winning move that saves you time and money.
At First National Bank of Middle Tennessee, we believe in making a difference in everything we do. From helping local businesses grow to guiding families towards financial stability, we are improving lives one customer at a time. Hi, I'm John Allen, Vice President and Commercial Banker.
First National Bank of Middle Tennessee. We show up for you.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 401715.
First National Bank of Middle Tennessee. Online at fnbmt.com.
What makes Murfreesboro so vibrant? Is it regular coffee dates on Main Street? Checking in on neighbors to be sure everyone's safe? Or cheering on your favorite team? At Murfreesboro Medical Clinic, we believe it's all of these and more. The hometown medical group that genuinely cares. We deliver quality primary and specialty medical care in our community. And as the official medical group of the MTSU Athletics, we keep students and staff healthy too. Learn more at mmclinic.com or call 615-893-4480 today.
I'm State Farm Agent Celeste Middleton, and you're listening to Prep Football.
Welcome back to the IDST's halftime show. John Dingens, Rod Edwards here, and it's 0-0 score here from Smyrna High School, and it's time to take a look at our stats. They're brought to you by Fans Heating and Air, Winners Trophies, and JHA Company, Josh Houston and Associates. And, Rod, you've got the defensive stats, and it certainly has been a defensive battle.
It has. Look at Riverdale Warriors. They're two of their linebackers. Jeremiah Weaver has 4 tackles, and Aiden Emmons has 5, kind of leading the defense. Haynes on the line, he has 3 tackles. Cameron Darden has 1. He has 2 tackles. Caleb Woods has a sack. It was a big sack in the play. And then Gavin Harris has 1. Jaron Hollins has 1. Lara Gale has 1. And then some big turnover plays. We had take that back. We had a big pass block by Hudson Fuqua that was a chance for a first down deep into their territory, and it was on a 4th down play that turned the ball back over to Riverdale. Then with the Smyrna Bulldogs, leading tacklers, again, their case, Brody Hines, the leading tackler with 3. He's a linebacker, which is typical. Usually your linebackers are really up there in the tackles, but that means the defensive line is standing up the blockers and giving a good avenue to the ball. Yarborough has 2. Martin has 2 from the interior, and Martin has a fumble recovery, one of the big turnovers, and then the interception was done by Z. McCarver. So those were the big plays for Smyrna. I really have to say both defenses are playing well. My boys are playing well. What about your boys?
Yeah, they're hitting well. My boys aren't doing quite as well, but we'll give you the stats here. Britton Judkins has 1 carry, 4 yards for Smyrna. Augustine, 3 carries, 27 yards. He's been the outside bright spot for Smyrna. Barksdale, 2 carries, 11 yards. Carver, 3 carries, 13 yards. Gillum, 3 carries, 11 yards. Judkins, 7 yards in passing. So Smyrna, 71 yards rushing, 7 passing for a total of 78. Riverdale, not a lot better. Dante Cameron has 2 carries, 11 yards. DJ Taylor, 6 carries, 23 yards. Bailey, 2 carries, 9 yards. Tellin, 3 carries, 14 yards. And Tellin is 1 for 6 for 16 yards. And Dante Cameron is 1 for 1 with 7 yards. Riverdale's rushed for 57. They passed for 23 for a total of 80 yards. And Riverdale's had 2 turnovers that we were really big too. Want to remember that as well. All right, let's go to the scoreboard and check that. Our Jennings and Ayers Funeral Home scoreboard quickly. Riverdale and Smyrna here 0-0. Blackman leads Brentwood 7-0. Oakland 21, Independence 3. That's at half. Nolensville leads Rockvale at half, 7-6. Stewart's Creek 19, Tullahoma 14. Stewart's Creek scoring late here in the second quarter. It is Laverne and West Creek. We have no score yet. We'd love for somebody to let us know about that one. And Columbia Academy leads Middle Tennessee Christian School in the second quarter, 22-6. And we'll have some more updates when we come back from break. Want to remind you can catch us now streaming on Big G TV. That's on YouTube. And WGNSradio.com. Either way, you can get us, and you get the video of this ball game tonight as we are here at halftime, 0-0. We'll be back with the second half right after this timeout.
Hello, friends. Lenny Farmer with Jennings and Ayers Funeral Home. More than I can count, we have taken care of families who were totally caught off guard with the passing of a loved one. There are so many details to tie up, it really can be overwhelming. Again, more than I can count are the comments from families who have pre-planned and pre-funded their or their loved one's funeral, saying, it would have been a financial hardship had we not. Let me help you pre-plan. Call me at 615-893-2422.
Hi, this is Amanda from Animal City, inviting your family to come do business with my family. Most of us know to buckle up to protect ourselves in the car. Did you know you can offer your pet the same type of protection with a Ruffland kennel? This time of year, we usually look to vacation. If you're traveling with your pet, keep them safe in a Ruffland kennel. Here at Animal City, we are a Ruffland dealer. Come in and see us and get your pets some protection. Animal City, 919 Northwest Broad Street here in Murfreesboro.
Toots. Hi, this is Wade Hayes of Toots Restaurants, and boy, we've got a new menu item that you need to come and try, and it's the Toots Patty Melt. We have our own ground beef, grill them, put them on buttered Lewis Bakery toast with melted cheese and onions. It's unbelievable. Please come to Toots and try our new Patty Melt. You're going to just love it.
It's the American way.
So swing by one of our 4 Rutherford County locations for some good food and fun.
Good food and fun.
At Bud's Tire Pros, we sell all major brands of tires, and we invite you to stop by today for that next set of tires. Or maybe you need us to check out your vehicle before you head out of town. We offer everything from brakes to batteries, alignments, and more. No appointments necessary. Just stop on by.
I'm Allison Mitchell with Bud's Tire Pros. We're located on East Main Street, exactly 3 miles from the town square, 1 mile past Rutherford Boulevard. Visit us online at budstirepros.tn.com.
For more than 36 years, Wilson Bank & Trust has been proud to serve communities all across Tennessee. As an independent local bank, we provide banking products competitive with large banks, but delivered with personalized local service. Wilson Bank & Trust has been community-focused since 1987 and looks forward to many more. Discover the power of local community banking that truly makes a difference. Give us a call or come on by any of our local 30 locations or visit wilsonbank.com to learn more. Member FDIC.
If you're near retirement or thinking about retiring, you probably have a lot of questions. How do you make your savings last? You're ready for retirement, but are your finances? Let's work together to help ensure your finances can keep up with your unique needs over the long haul. I'm Edward Jones Financial Advisor Lee Colvin. Stop by our office in the Public Shopping Center on South Rutherford Boulevard or give us a call at 615-907-7056 for an appointment. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
I'm State Farm Agent Emerson Williams, former running back at Elk Point High School, and you're listening to Prep Football.
Love those jingles. Join us each Saturday morning beginning at 9 for the Prentice Allsup Heating and Air Coaches Corner, fueled by Donut Country and McDonald's of Murfreesboro. And tomorrow's coaches in order. Riverdale will be at 9. Will Kreisky will be talking about this game. And then Matt Williams will follow at 9:15. Blackman at 9:30. Laverne at 9:45. Oakland at 10. Stewart's Creek at 10:15 a.m. Rockville at 10:30. Siegel at 10:45. And Eagleville will be at 11. And then you can join us for MTCS Cougar Corner, presented by Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance. That begins at 11:15. Don't forget now, 1 hour later this year, we start at 9 o'clock in the morning tomorrow morning. We have the schedule of times on our website at WGNSSports.com. If you missed your favorite coaches segment, you can listen back on demand at WGNSSports.com and wherever you listen to podcast audio. If you missed part of tonight's action or one of your favorite coaches, don't forget we're podcasting each game and coaches show for high school sports this season. Just log on to WGNSSports.com to listen on demand. It's sponsored by Sir Pizza, who will also bring you the post-game replays. And if you have announcements you'd like us to broadcast and put on our website, send an email to sports@WGNSradio.com. And you can follow WGNS Sports Radio at WGNS Sports Radio for updates and to tell us where you're listening from tonight by texting us at 615-893-1450. And Brian, I get a good opportunity to tell the folks who's doing our camera work today. Would he be what do you call it, a grig or something, or what?
A grig?
Well, I don't know what it is. You know, when you handle cameras.
Camera operator.
Well, there's another name for it. If
you were thinking grip, right?
Grip, yes.
Is that what a grip is? I thought a grip held a mic stick or something.
Well, he's kind of doing that too. I mean, I'd rather call him that than he's operating the camera. I'll give him a name. Anyway, who is it?
It's Connor Smith. He's running the camera for us tonight on top of the press box here as we bring you the video. This is the first time we've done I don't guess it is the first time, is it? We did a little bit last year.
Yeah, but you did it, so it's quite an improvement.
It was kind of a stationary camera shot, but we're trying to work on as best we can to bring video along with our audio broadcast. So for those that would like to watch, can do that on Facebook and YouTube, as well as on Twitch, which is on the homepage of WGNSradio.com. You can see the live broadcast there. There are close to 1,000 viewing on Facebook right now and hundreds on the YouTube channel. So we welcome all of you listening or watching. And for those listening, of course, we've got you covered here as well. Ready to go here in the second half of action for sure. And it is going to be Riverdale kicking off to Smyrna. And I heard you guys talking about, it's scoreless right now. What happens here? And it may be the first one to score wins. Some kind of score. I could see 3-0. You never know. We'll see how this second half goes. We're about ready to get it underway. And, of course, we'll keep you updated on all the scores as from the other games as we go. This is going to be a touchback, so it'll be 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line, and that's where the Smyrna Bulldogs will begin. One of the first games back in the third quarter here, it looks like. John gave you the Jennings and Ayers Funeral Home scoreboard update just a few minutes ago, and Columbia Academy has scored again. It's 28-6. That one's still in the second quarter. I'm telling you, Columbia Academy is for reals. And Oakland 21-3. That says 21-0, but it's 21-3, I know, at the half. 1st and 10 here for the Bulldogs. Judkins, the little shovel pitch, and now in trouble is Gillum in the backfield, and he is going to be brought down for a huge loss back to the 5-yard line.
Wow. Sometimes it's better off just taking it. Just go down. Yeah.
He tried to reverse field, and that did not work out. And leading the way there was Jeremiah Weaver for the Riverdale Warriors.
I don't know about you, but this has really been a strange game.
Yeah,
I don't know that I've ever been in one like this.
Second and very long. Augustine crushed. Clobbered. And Riverdale has come out with a new sense of vengeance, it looks like. And was that big 47, I think? 28, okay. Emmons, taking him to the woodshed. 3rd and 19. Ball back at the 11. Judkins has a little time in the pocket now. Across the top and almost intercepted. Off of the fingertips of Emmons. So he's made 2 huge plays. And it's 4th down.
Well, Riverdale's going to get the ball in great field position. This is a good opportunity to come out while you've got that momentum coming off the half.
Boy, that was something else. Emmons was like a one-man wrecking crew out there.
Hicks back for Riverdale.
He is standing on their 40.
Yes.
At the Smyrna 40, I should say. And the ball is going to go through the back of the end zone. It is going to be a safety. And the Riverdale Warriors strike first here defensively, which in a defensive struggle, what do you expect? I think, John, that safeties are so rare, and when they happen, they energize, but you also get the ball back. So, you got a chance to even build on that, and that can get you some momentum as well. So,
well, in this kind of game, 2 points is monumental. It really is. So, great start by the defense by Riverdale, and got the opportunity to pin them back, and then it just happened. I'm looking at it another way. Smyrna's going to punt. They could have gotten a touchdown. So, I guess you can look at it both ways. But they are going to get the ball back, and that's the good thing for the Warriors.
So this will be a kickoff from the 20. And Lamar Noor will tee it up. So new score, 2-0. Riverdale on top. Draw first blood here in the second half of this one. I believe that's Caden. Caden Bailey is one of the returners. DJ Taylor another. It's going toward Taylor, but it's going to angle and go out of bounds. And so that's going to give Riverdale even better field position with it being kicked out of bounds. As you get the penalty yardage with that.
I know this, that Riverdale crowd over there is fired up.
Procedure penalty will mark it off. For some reason, I had Independence with 3 points at halftime, and apparently that was not right. Because Oakland has scored again, and now what I'm seeing is it's third quarter. Oakland 28, Independence nothing. So we're going to kick this all over again now. But they kick from the 15-yard line since it went out of bounds.
Well, saying one thing leads to another, and it's not in the right direction for Smyrna right now.
Ball snapped out of the back of the end zone on a punt attempt, leads to the score.
I'll tell you what, penalties, you were right. They have taken forever to get everything situated after a penalty.
It has taken a while. This kick, Taylor touches it. He's going to pick it up at the 46-yard line. He's at the 50 now. He's at the 45. He's at the 40. He's at the 35 down the sideline and out of bounds somewhere inside the 30. We'll see where he went out of bounds.
And as usual, when a receiver bobbles it or something like that, the defense freezes and he's able to get a big gain out of it. He had to beat that one man, and he did, and went down that sidelines.
He was not inside the 30, just outside at the 31-yard line. And that's where the series begins. By the way, the Oakland score, Craig Tutt, 66-yard run early in the third quarter in that one.
Oh, he's going to have a great year for Oakland. Had a great year as a junior.
He did. 1st and 10 from the 31 for the Warriors. Leading 2-0 here. Back to pass is Tellin. Looks right. Now flushed out. Goes left side with the pass. It's going to be completed inside the 20, to the 10, to the 5, to the end zone. Touchdown, Riverdale Warriors. Xavier Watkins takes it to the house.
Tellin did a great job of avoiding the rush. He rolled out to his left, and as he was rolling, the linebacker kind of came up, and that freed Watkins. He was wide open, and he just had to flip it over his head.
Toots touchdown. Toots good food and fun with 3, make that 4 Rutherford County locations, 3 in the borough, 1 in Smyrna on Sam Ridley Parkway. Toots.com, you can order your favorites from Toots. Let me give you a pro tip here now. Try the patty melt for a limited time at Toots. You won't regret it. The extra point attempt by Armand is up, and it is good. So your score, 9-0. Riverdale Warriors leading the Smyrna Bulldogs on State Farm Prep Sports.
It's freezing.
Keeping your home warm in the winter and cool in the summer all starts with the right insulation. Roscoe Brown and Carrier offer comprehensive insulation services that not only enhance your comfort but also improve your energy efficiency, saving you money on your utility bills. With expert installation and advice, our team ensures that your home is perfectly insulated for every season. Turn to the experts at Roscoe Brown and Carrier. Your family's comfort is our family's legacy. RoscoeBrown.com.
This is a paid legal ad.
Hi, this is John Day of the Law Offices of John Day. I've lived and worked as a lawyer in Middle Tennessee for over 30 years, and to me, every single day has been an honor. That's why our firm is so involved with community programs like bicycle helmet giveaways and our Safe Ride Home program. At the Law Offices of John Day, we're not just looking to make donations. We want to make a difference in the community we hold so dear. And if you're ever injured, know that we are here for you, too.
I'm State Farm Agent Dana Womack, and you're listening to Prep Football.
Our game today brought to you by Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance, First National Bank of Middle Tennessee, Craig's Tax Service, and Dr. Automotive. Also First National Bank of Middle Tennessee, Jennings and Ayers Funeral Home, Dr. Automotive, and State Farm.
Brian Barrett, John Dinkins, Rod Edwards, Connor Smith working the camera for us on Big G TV tonight. Jackson Smith back at the station, making big things happen behind the massive console that gets us out to the world. 9-0 Riverdale. And this kick into the back of the end zone. Well, John, Riverdale definitely came out in this second half fired up, and when they scored the safety, that seemed to kind of light a fire under the offense too, and 9-0, here they go.
Tellin with some nice touch, that pass to Watkins, that's going to do wonders for that boy.
Now if you're Smyrna, can't panic.
No, don't change anything. That took 18 seconds to get all those points. So they've got basically 2 full quarters.
10:31 left here in the third quarter of play. 9-0 Riverdale. Here's Judkins trying to settle things down for the Bulldogs. Bringing 3 here to the near side. A little swing pass, and Gillum was not ready for that one. Incomplete. Oh, now there's a flag. Fisticuffs. Some words were said. One Riverdale player tried to pull another away, and then a little punchage. I think I created a new word, but you get the picture. Depends on who, what, when, where, and why. And if the officials, they're just trying to make sure they get everything right here. Pointed at Riverdale.
Personal foul against Riverdale.
So that's a 15-yard penalty.
Now, if you're Riverdale, you got to avoid that kind of thing. You just got up 9-0, and you just gave them an automatic first down and 15 yards.
Give Smyrna a first bank first down. They've got it at the 35-yard line now. 1st and 10 at the 35. Judkins looking to the sideline. Near side receiver is Tyler Haydiz. 2 wideouts to the right as well. Looked like the ball is loose. Tried to give to Carver. I don't know that he got his hands on it. And so far, it looks like Smyrna is going to recover that.
Yeah, just lost one on the play.
Big break for them. They have not turned the ball over yet. Riverdale, however, turned the ball over twice in the first quarter alone, a fumble and an interception. Gunn making the tackle that kind of jarred the ball loose from Ryan Carver. Nothing here, your score. Riverdale on top. Third quarter action. Blackman leads Brentwood 14-3. Just saw that one flash across as well. Rolling out is Judkins. Passing right side. The catch made over by Elias Gillum. Just in front of the stick. He's going to pick up 10. He needed 11. But, John, a 3rd and 1 is a whole lot different story now.
It certainly is. And they're in a no huddle, ready to go for it.
3rd down and about a yard. And now a look to the sideline.
Trying to draw them off. Winning this game would be pretty good odds.
Well, it has worked a couple of times tonight. Here's a break into the secondary by Augustine. 50, 45, 40, and finally taken down inside the 40. Going to be wrestled down at the 37-yard line, but a nice rumble there of 19 yards. First and 10.
Augustine taken up on the play.
I had the Blackman score, and now I'm second-guessing myself because I can't find it. I'll work on it again here. Looks like we've got, we've had a little injury time out there.
Augustine was limping a little bit, and Riverdale.
Haynes.
Yeah.
Haynes for Riverdale. MTCS gets on the scoreboard just before the half. It's 28-13, Columbia Academy.
DeMarcus Bird on that play really made a nice tackle because if he doesn't get him, he's gone.
Oakland leads Independence 35-0. A Tut 18-yard run that time for the TD, 2.5. First bank, first down for Smyrna. It's 1st and 10. The give to Carver, and he is kind of blown up there. I mean, such hard hitting that helmets fly, and so much so that Caleb Woods for Riverdale lost his hat. He made the tackle, however. 14-3 Blackman in the third quarter.
He don't need no stinking helmet.
I'm trying my best to multitask here, so get that score updated on the scoreboard. Now a flag from the sideline, or the side judge, if you will. And this is going to be marked off against Riverdale as they were offside. So that's an extra 5 yards. So the Warriors have helped the Bulldogs in a big way penalty-wise here. The Maryville Rebels, by the way, John, won 51-0 tonight. So I don't know what kind of ball team they're going to have this year. I imagine they'll be pretty decent again. Long pass is completed to Tyreek McCarver inside the 5. It's going to be first and goal, Bulldogs. No, they call it a touchdown. Another official came over and ruled it a TD.
I think Riverdale's claiming they were out of bounds when he caught it. But it's not going to work.
Big touchdown there. 33 yards. Was it 33, 37? I'm not sure.
33.
Okay. Toots touchdown for the Smyrna Bulldogs. They're lining up to go for 2 here. No, they're going to have LeVar Noor now kick. They did show maybe a 2-point play. The extra point attempt after the Toots touchdown is true. It's up and good. 9-7. Your new score, 9-7. Riverdale still leads the Smyrna Bulldogs on State Farm Prep Sports.
We're talking with Anne-Marie Brents at Rick's Barbecue on Warrior Drive.
Our sandwiches are very popular. Our pork and our chicken are probably most popular pulled meats. We have spare ribs. They're delicious. They fall off the bone good. We don't put sauce all over our meat.
And that's so you can choose mild or hot sauce or their signature white sauce.
White sauce is our special kind of secret sauce. It's delicious. It's kind of got a kick to it, but it's not too spicy.
Barbecue smoked chicken, ribs, loaded baked potatoes. Check out Rick's Barbecue, 212 Warrior Drive.
At Dr. Automotive in Smyrna, from oil changes to major engine and transmission repairs, we've got the cure for your car. Let's hear from customers of Dr. Automotive.
He does a good job. He lets you know what's going on and doing it at a good price.
Danny does a lot in our community, so he's very involved and invested.
I recommend family, friends. Danny is spot on because he'll suggest what I need to do, and of course, I've never had an issue.
For quality care you can trust, visit Dr. Automotive in Smyrna. We've got the cure for your car.
I'm State Farm Agent Ron Reeves. You're listening to Prep Football.
Opening up the floodgates here now. It's 9-7 Riverdale. 8:20 to go in the third.
Brian Barrett, John Dinkins, Rod Edwards here with you in the booth tonight. 33-yard pass for Smyrna. And they're on the scoreboard. And the 9-0 Riverdale lead is now 9-7. This ball was kicked out of bounds again, I think. Yep. So they'll back up LeVar Noor once again and re-kick. Where was all of this offense earlier, huh? Isn't it interesting, though? You come out of halftime, coaches make adjustments, and the coaches in Rutherford County are just so good. They're going to find some things that work. It always happens, and both of these coaches have seemed to find something that works.
Really, Riverdale did a lot of kicking themselves there on that drive with 2 big personal foul, and that offsides was huge too. Gave them a 2nd and 5. Well, you can do about anything on 2nd and 5.
Yeah.
Good throw by Judkins down there in the corner though to McCarver.
Nolensville 14, Rockvale 6 is the new score we have on the scoreboard for you. Here's the kickoff. It's taken by DJ Taylor.
Got a hold.
DJ 30, 40, 50, down the sideline, 40. And a nice push. He gets to the 30-yard line. And what a return. Had a wall set up on that far sideline, and he scampers down. Looks like maybe the 32 is where they're going to say he was officially out of bounds.
Ball's on the 32-yard line. First and 10 for Riverdale.
John, we've seen, this is like a tale of two halves.
Sure is. But there was no penalty on that play.
That's true. We've just seen some really big plays. First and 10. Warriors moving left to right. Telling your signal caller, 3 wideouts right side. Looks this way. Passes to Bailey from the backfield. Bailey crosses the 30, going to be down just shy of the 25-yard line at the 26. That's going to pick up 6 yards for him.
Second down.
And it brings up a second down. McCarver on the tackle. Columbia Academy tacks on another score, leading MTCS 35-13. That game not at halftime just yet. Second down. Here's Tellin, flips it to Bailey, runs left side, and he's going to be cut down after a short gain. And that was Zion Blakemore, the nice open field tackle out there, holding him to 2 yards. There was some room to run over there.
That was a really nice tackle.
Third down now.
Kind of worked off the block and got to him.
Six minutes, 59 seconds left here in the third. 9-7 Riverdale over Smyrna here. Tellin has the wide side covered with 3 wide receivers. But it's a give to the back, to Taylor to the 21, so picks up 3. And that's going to be enough to move the chain across the way. Brody Hines making a tackle there for Smyrna, but not before a First Bank first down for the Warriors. Offices in Murfreesboro, Smyrna, and over 80 across the southeast. That's First Bank. Welcome all of those who are listening on radio in our 78th season of bringing you prep sports coverage here on the Big G. Handoff to DJ Taylor, goes across the 20 to the 18. So a couple for Augustine, who made the tackle. Second down. Of course, you have like 13 streaming options, and now you've got video options to watch. So if you want to catch what we're doing, it's all over the place. It's like gnats in the summertime in the South. Can't not stumble into them, right? Second down and 7. Ball here in the John Day Legal red zone. Looks left, now is flushed out of the pocket, passes to the left side to Burns, and it's complete, but there was a flag before the throw was made in the backfield at the 25. Going to be a hold against Riverdale, and that's what allowed Malachi Tellin to roll out and make that completion. So it's going to cost the Warriors 5.
There's some recasting in that offensive line for Riverdale from last year. They had a lot of experience there.
Riverdale, of course, won the region. It's the first time that Oakland had not won the region in years. Oakland did exact their revenge in the playoffs and made it to the Blue Cross Bowl for the 4th time in a row. Second and 17. Tellin makes the completion to sophomore Waller on that far sideline, gets to the 25. That's a pickup of 4. Short gain there, and it's 3rd and long now. 3rd and behind the stick. Hines with the tackle.
This is a big down here, 3rd and 13. Of course, Smyrna knows they've got to probably put it in the air.
3 wide here to the near side. Zayden Jones, Malik Hicks, and Kadarian Fletcher. Another wide out to the left. I think that's Jaden Waller. Taylor on the left hip of Malachi Tellin. 3-step drop. Looking across the middle the whole way. And overthrown. That looked like a little timing pattern there that just kind of overthrown there at the end.
We're going to pin them down here. Yeah, looks like they are going to go for a field goal, Brian.
Well,
they've got an experienced kicker.
So this would be a 42-yard field goal attempt for Khalil Arman. Senior Khalil Arman has been kicking for the Warriors all 4 years. This kick is in the air. It is long enough, but it is wide right. So your score remains Riverdale 9, Smyrna 7 on State Farm Prep Sports.
Since 1966, Fans Heating and Air has been a symbol of quality for Murfreesboro and Rutherford County. For friendly, complete service on Amana, Bryant, or American Standard Heating and Air products, Fans Heating and Air will do it all. Fans specializes in new homes, custom homes, or existing buildings. Give Fans Heating and Air a call today, 615-893-7930. Good luck to all of our schools and student athletes from Fans Heating and Air.
I'm State Farm Agent Andy Womack, and you're listening to Prep Football.
Smyrna taking over here and going to be muscled down at the 21-yard line for a very shy 1-yard pickup. And now time to check on your Jennings & Ayers Funeral Home scoreboard. A brand new score in. It is Nolensville 14, Rockvale 6, 14-6. Same score. Tullahoma and Stewart's Creek with the Creek leading 19-14. Pass right side, going to be caught right there at the stick by Gillum. Turns it upfield and gets some positive yards on the back side of that. Still looking for anything on Laverne West Creek. If you've got it, we'd love to get it. The best way to get it to us is to hit us up on Twitter at WGNS Sports Radio. 3rd down and 3.
Makeable 3rd down here.
Tyreek McCarver, one of 3 receivers. The other is Haydiz. But the pass goes to Gillum. And Gillum going to be wrapped up right as he made that grab at the 26. So it's 4th down now. John, it looks like Smyrna that time tried to go to the air a little bit more because they've had a tough time running the ball, and that wasn't as successful.
Gillum, again, kind of going horizontal, not going up the field. You take the ball, you catch it, you go up. You get that. You didn't have many yards to get.
4th down here, and Lamar Nord to kick. 2:34 left here in the 3rd quarter, 9-7 Riverdale. This has been a great game, a great opener. These two teams slug it out. Riverdale brings some pressure. Kick's going to bounce at the 45 and continue to roll. We'll see where it rolls out finally at the 35-yard line, it looks like. So now Smyrna back on offense here.
Our game tonight is brought to you by Good Neighbor State Farm agent Emerson Williams, old Oakland boy, located in Smyrna at 199 Enon Springs Road West at Hazelwood Drive. That's State Farm agent Emerson Williams. Give him a call at 615-459-2683.
He's got offices here in Smyrna, though, so I bet he still wears a little purple and gold
yeah.
with his red, white, and blue. Former running back at Oakland, as a matter of fact.
Riverdale with 2:15 to go in the third. Kind of need to get stable here and kind of get a drive going. They still up by 2.
Here's Tellin passing here to the near side. And Fletcher makes a shoe top grab and then spins out from the defender and gets to the 49 of Smyrna for a 16-yard pickup.
Nice play. I think they were expecting run, and Riverdale did a little quick pass out, but to be honest with you, the receiver did most of it. Avoided another tackle.
Hines on the tackle.
Cameron 2 for 2 on the night.
1st and 10. Tellin zips it right to Fletcher once again. And now a hard hit at the 35.5-yard line.
Nice slant pass there. Good throw there by Cameron. Another first down.
1st and 10. First Bank first down, a customer-driven bank dedicated to providing first-class financial advice and solutions. That's First Bank. First and 10 at the 36 of Smyrna for the Warriors. And this is Cameron going deep and incomplete. Great defense there. The ball intended for Fletcher. And that was McCarver, I think, defending on the play for the Bulldogs. Yes, it was. Well, that was sheer timing and just greatly defended there. And a good pass from sophomore Dante Cameron. He's got a cannon. 2nd down.
Doesn't look it, though, does it?
No.
I believe Rod's got Conrad Holloway's old number. You go back that far? Well, not in Tennessee history, you don't.
Wearing number 10. Now a penalty.
The false start.
Well, so you're so close to a touchdown, then the next play, it's a 5-yard penalty, and you start even further back. I mean, that's just – this game of football can be humbling, especially early in the season.
And you really don't like that with a sophomore quarterback.
Right. That puts the ball at the 41 now of Smyrna. Minute 16 to play in the third. 9-7 Riverdale. Here's another flag.
Oh, here we go.
And it's happened again, I think. This one may be against Smyrna, though. No, it's not. So that's another 5-yard penalty for the Warriors. Ball at the 46. I think Coach Will Kreisky would be happy if they were going the other way with the,
You think? Yeah, I think so.
10 yards in penalties back-to-back here now, combined. And it's 2nd and 20. Cameron looking to the sideline. He's got twin receivers to either side. Ball from the right hash. Drops back. Looks over the top. Passes to DJ Taylor. But Taylor's going to be dropped for a loss back to the 48-yard line, we'll call it.
That was not good execution. I mean, I like the play call.
Well,
Sanders, they didn't sell it. They didn't sell it enough.
Sanders snuffed that out easily.
And I think Cameron was a little bit quick in releasing that ball.
Not sure if DJ wasn't, maybe not a decoy, but he probably wasn't the primary on that anyway. But he did spin open, but then 3 Bulldogs converged on him.
It just looked rushed to me.
Well, it's 3rd and 21 now. Pass out here to the right side, too high for Caden Bailey. Incomplete. Now a big situation going on in the backfield. Flags everywhere. Helmets are off. And this is not good.
Danny Brewer jinxed it all. You said at halftime that there had not been just one personal foul.
Well, there's another.
And another. We've had two this half.
Yep. And now the coaches are making sure the Riverdale players get to the sideline, and the Smyrna coaches doing the same. And I have no idea what's going to happen here. But this is a conference with just about everybody. Lots to discuss
here. This
here.
Close, you got to keep your head.
Yep. And we don't know who the personal fouls earlier were on, and if this is part of that. I mean, if it's a second personal foul, it could be bad. So that discussion is continuing. Riverdale coach Kreisky was down there kind of surveying and looking things over in the huddle for a moment. This is going to take another minute, I think.
Our game tonight brought to you by JHA Company, Little Caesars Pizza, Rayburn Insurance Agent Rick Hall in Smyrna, and Las Casas Feed Supply. And want to thank State Farm, of course, and Good Neighbor State Farm agents Celeste Middleton, Ron Reeves, Emerson Williams, Dana Womack, and Andy Womack. We couldn't do it without them. Roscoe Brown Heating and Air, First Bank, Murfreesboro Medical Clinic, and the law offices of John Day.
First final of the night is in, and the Oakland Patriots are 1-0 on the season, beating Independence 35-0 tonight.
They'll be home before we will.
Yes, they will.
Good, impressive opening day win for the Patriots.
At this rate. Just trying to scour for any new scores to pass along to you out there listening or watching tonight. And let's see, I had an update 11 minutes ago. And the same score in the Stewart's Creek Tullahoma game, 19-14, Stewart's Creek. You're not missing anything here because they are still huddled up and talking. This makes me think, John, that there's going to be somebody not remaining in the game. Just because of the length of time that this took and the other personal fouls that we've had tonight. But I don't know that for sure. Personal foul. Smyrna. Unsportsmanlike. Results in an ejection for Riverdale, I believe. So that's the ruling that we have here.
Rod, the Cardinals win over the Brewers. Oh, they didn't play. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me look. Oh, that makes me bad. Well, they're winning tonight, 4-1. The Twins
got new score with Stewart's Creek leading 26-14 now. Jeremy Smith, 2 touchdowns on the night now. The latest one, a 65-yard TD. He's got over 200 yards on the night. And with 2.5 minutes to play in the third, Stewart's Creek extending their lead over Tullahoma 26-14.
The penalties offset.
So the 2 penalties offset outside of the ejection, by the way. And now we've got a punt coming up here. Tyreek McCarver and Haydiz. And the catch is going to be made by Tyler Haydiz. He's going to rumble from the 25 to the 30 and dive forward to the 34-yard line.
Made something out of nothing there.
Sure did. 7 seconds left here in the third. So we'll get a play in here before we head to the fourth quarter. Reams on the tackle, by the way. First and 10. We've lost our down number over there on the down There it is. Okay. They're all electronic now, which is kind of cool. Draw. Watkins up the middle for a couple of yards there. And that's going to take us to the fourth quarter. Your score, Riverdale 9, Smyrna 7 in a slobber knocker here from Robert L. Riggs Stadium at SRM Field. Back in just a moment.
It's not just a home or a car. I'm State Farm Agent Celeste Middleton. We see your home and car as the time and memories you put into them. Give me a call at 615-895-2700 and let me help you give them the protection they deserve.
Local business owners, you know how important it is to be here for your customers. I'm State Farm Agent Dana Womack, and I run a small business in Rutherford County, too. I'm here to help you protect your small business. Call me at 615-900-0877.
Shop your favorites at Dillard's, JCPenney, Rue 21, Hot Topic, and more. Grab a bite at Crab Fever, Sam's Sports Grill, Olive Garden, or Miller's Ale House. With more than 60 retailers, you're sure to find something that you'll love at Stones River Town Center. Find them on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram for style tips, upcoming events, and sales information. Stones River Town Center, off Old Fort Parkway in Murfreesboro. Shopping centered on you. Online at shopstonesriver.com.
I'm State Farm Agent Celeste Middleton, and you're listening to Prep Football.
Smyrna to the line of scrimmage to start this final stanza of play here in week 1. 2nd and 8 from their own 36-yard line, moving left to right here now. Judkins, pass here to the near side, caught by Tyreek McCarver, 45, 50, and across midfield to the 48-yard line. Nice pass and catch, and Smyrna trying to get things rolling here. Trailing by 2 to Riverdale. That's a 12-yard gain for a first bank first down. First and 10. Ball right on the Power S logo for Smyrna. 48. Judkins, the give to Augustine. Augustine churning, keeps chugging, and down to the 41-yard line. That is a hard-earned 6 yards right there. Morris finally bringing him down. Did you mention the Braves win in a walk-off?
No, I didn't. I didn't know they had.
3-2 over Washington.
Michael Harris must have done something.
Must have. These pictures there.
Could be a good night, Rod.
Second down. Call it 3. 2 wide left, 1 to the right side here, and now a whistle from the far sideline. Just going to be a delay of game. I don't think they were at the line of scrimmage. They're marking this off against Smyrna, though. Procedure penalty against Smyrna.
Well, I have to say the penalties have affected both teams quite often. Killed drives.
Well, here comes this guy from the far sideline again. And now for Cameron Darden for Riverdale is going off. Now a flag in the Smyrna backfield. Let's see. Now they're going to have a little chit-chat here.
Well, they've talked about everything.
Yes. This is going to be a Riverdale penalty. That's a personal foul penalty there.
Yeah, somebody said something, I think.
I guess so. I never saw the white hat there. Well, they
unsportsmanlike conduct.
I was looking for the white hat, and they were already moving down the field, and he hadn't even reported it yet. But it's a first down by virtue of penalty here now for Smyrna, and takes it down to the 31-yard line. This is only a 2-point ball game. Smyrna has not led in this game. Riverdale scored a safety and then a touchdown within a matter of seconds. all of the scoring in the third quarter. And Smyrna scored on the ensuing drive to draw within 2, 9-7. With Smyrna driving here now at the 31 of Riverdale. Judkins looks left side, passes to McCarver. McCarver between the hashes and numbers turns and rumbles down to the 23-yard line. Going to pick up 8 yards for him there, bring up second and short.
Got him in isolation, and he was able to do some things with it after you get the ball. And that's what you want to do with one of your quick runners. Get the ball in his hands and see what he can do with it.
Smyrna suddenly moving the football, and now whistle from the sideline, Judge, and looks like Riverdale took a timeout there, so no penalty there. We'll take 1-2, 9-7, Warriors on top. Smyrna driving on State Farm Prep Sports.
The Blue Raider fan source for officially licensed Middle Tennessee gear is Raider Tees. T-shirts, caps, sweats in all sizes, designs, colors, children's to plus sizes. Raider Tees has decals and license plates to show everyone your favorite team. Plus, check out their wide selection of Blue Raider art, jewelry, even golf tee markers. Show your Blue Raider pride with the largest selection of Blue Raider merchandise anywhere by shopping Raider Tees, 910 Ridgely Road, just before the bridge over Broad behind Chewy's.
For 150 years, First National Bank of Middle Tennessee has been dedicated to the students and families in the communities we serve. Hi, I'm Ryan Savage, Assistant Vice President. We understand the challenges of managing your family's finances. At First National Bank, your family is our family. Visit us at our Gateway or Memorial Boulevard offices here in Riversboro and always online at fnbmt.com.
First National Bank of Middle Tennessee. We show up for you.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 401715.
I'm State Farm Agent Emerson Williams, former running back at Elk Point High School, and you're listening to Prep Football.
Timeout, and Smyrna takes it for a first down to the 20-yard line. And another First Bank first down. They are in the John Day Legal Red Zone. Seriously injured? Call the law offices of John Day for a free consultation. JohnDayLegal.com. First and 10. And now Riverdale is going to be offsides. That's going to be another penalty against the Warriors and give the Bulldogs another 5 yards.
I have 7 penalties here in the second half, and I'm sure I missed one or two.
And some of them have been big penalties. So first and 5 from the 16 now. Delay, handoff, no. It's a pass here to McCarver, right side, caught! Touchdown, Bulldogs! A 16-yard strike, Judkins to McCarver.
Had time to throw, got the man open, and delivered it.
Toots touchdown for the Smyrna Bulldogs, and they take the first lead of the night. Toots Good Food and Fun. They've got 4 Rutherford County locations, and let me remind you now, they've got that $6.99 lunch special every weekday. Tuesday's Burger Day. I think Wednesday's Chicken Finger Day. Can't go wrong at Toots. Extra point is up and good by Knorr. And Smyrna has taken the lead here. Your score, 14-9. Smyrna Bulldogs on top on State Farm Prep Sports.
Mills Family Pharmacy has served Murfreesboro and surrounding communities for nearly 2 decades. From a simple prescription refill, an over-the-counter remedy, to a compounded prescription, Mills Family Pharmacy can help.
This is Chad Mills with Mills Family Pharmacy. Come on down and see us. We're located next to Toots South on South Church Street in Murfreesboro. We'd love to have you.
At Mills, we also offer a medication delivery service. Learn more by visiting us online at millsfamilypharmacy.com.
This is a paid legal ad.
You've probably heard it a million times. If you're injured, call a lawyer. And you probably haven't, because you don't know how much it will cost, how long it will take, or even if you have a case. At the law offices of John Day, we provide a free initial consultation because we understand that folks don't want to pay a lawyer only to find out they don't have a case. If you think we can help, we do so on a contingency basis, which means we only get paid if you do.
seriously injured? Call me, John Day.
I'm State Farm Agent Dana Womack, and you're listening to Prep Football.
Back here at Smyrna, Robert L. Rake Stadium and SRM Field, the Bulldogs have taken a 14-7 lead over Riverdale with 9:04 to play in the ball game. Onside kick. It goes the distance, but it goes out of bounds.
Well, they almost snagged that ball, too.
Sure did. Can't do that in the NFL anymore unless you're behind and in the fourth quarter. That new kickoff mess that they've got going on.
I don't know what's going on here. The officials were over there, and I think he threw a flag. I'm not sure.
Well, I didn't want to say it. I thought I saw one. But there's no way to really see it on the ground there. This was on the sideline. I'll have to sort this out. Now the official has to come over from the far sideline. Coach Matt Williams is talking with one of the officials. The white hat is in conversation with two, including the far sideline judge. But I, like you, but I don't know with so much yellow on the Smyrna sideline, I can't tell whether it was a flag or not. But there was definitely a penalty here.
Something about the kickoff, I think.
It looks like maybe roughing the kicker from that indication. Nobody can mark it off like Bubba Victory, though. Back to the 41-yard line. And Riverdale ball at the 41 of Smyrna.
I'm not too sure. Somebody didn't say something on that sidelines.
That was a really big penalty. It had to have been. Now Matt Williams is asking questions. See, I know Jeff Shipley hasn't officially said what that was, and I'm not sure that maybe he knows.
They would have, they would have kicked it over, I would think. I don't think they said.
Against the Bulldogs,
Kick, catch, interference.
Spotted at the 41-yard line.
So the ball spotted at the 41. I haven't heard that.
They didn't allow the receiver a chance to catch the ball.
I guess. So Riverdale with a chance here, and Cameron going to tuck it and run. Gets inside the 35, down to the 33-yard line, and a very nice run on 1st and 10 of 8 yards for Dante Cameron. Carver on the tackle.
This might be what Riverdale needs, have Cameron run the ball.
By the way, you'll hear a Carver and a McCarver. Carver and McCarver tonight for Smyrna.
Now you tell me.
Well, there may be. Here is a sack it down and 2 from the 37-yard line for Cameron. Ooh. Zips it right side and almost picked off, but Fletcher made a nice grab there for the first down. And that was defended. I think that was McCarver who had a pretty good beat on that.
That throw beat him by a second. Beat that defender by about a split second. First down.
First down. Got my first score here, by the way, on West Creek and Laverne. West Creek leads 13-8, 2 minutes to go, and West Creek just intercepted Laverne. 13-8 West Creek over Laverne. New score on the Jennings and Ayers Funeral Home scoreboard. Here's DJ Taylor running right side and going to be drugged down right about the line of scrimmage to bring up second down now. 7:35 to play in this ball game. Hines on the tackle now. Sometimes it's all about following the right person on the old X machine. 2nd and 10. Now a flag from the sideline on the far side.
Ball foul. Illegal procedure.
It's a procedure penalty.
Lined up wrong
against Riverdale. So now it is 2nd and 15. Penalties have been a huge part of this game today. First two coaches up, by the way, are the two head coaches in this game, Riverdale and Smyrna. Nice pass across the top, but it is incomplete. Fletcher had it, bobbled it, and they rule it incomplete, even though it was taken out of there by McCarver.
It looked like he took a couple of steps, so again, that's bang bang. That could have very easily been a fumble. That was a good pass, though, by Cameron. He drilled it.
Well, it's 3rd down now for the Warriors. And Cameron's still in there at QB. On his right hip is Taylor. Cameron looks. Now finds a lot of room up front. Cuts back outside. Spins at the 26 and is taken down there. Not enough for the first down.
7 of it looks like.
Barksdale on the tackle. John, it's 4th and 8. They do have a good kicker with Armand.
Gotta go.
He did attempt a 40-some-odd yard kick earlier.
Gotta go, Brian. Gotta go.
Was not successful. They are lining up here as if they are. 2 wide to either side. 4th down, trailing, 6.5 to go. Cameron, long pass across the middle, incomplete. Intended for Malik Hicks. Malik Hicks was double covered, and the pass overthrown. And taken over on downs is Smyrna.
No way to catch that ball. He zipped it, but he sailed on him.
Looks like Laverne falls tonight. 13-8.
Our game tonight is brought to you by Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance. TOA steps up when the play breaks down. For more information on how TOA surgical specialists can get you back in the game, visit TOA.com.
So 13-8, second final of the night. Here, Smyrna takes over, leading 14-9. And a rumble to the 30. Trying to see who that was on that run. Ryan Carver on the run. Smith on the takedown.
Well, that's a big 5 yards there. Well, he gave him 3, so 7. 2nd and 7.
2nd down, Judkins. Hard count, now looks to the sideline. That's gotten Riverdale a couple of times tonight. Judkins back to pass, looks left, now right. Now going to run left side. Stops, turns, spun down, short gain. 3rd down now.
Really good tackle.
Riverdale trying to get the ball back after trying to hold Smyrna 3 and out and try to get the ball back here. 5:10 to play in this ball game. 14-9, Smyrna on top. Smyrna just took a lead a few moments ago. Judkins, pass over to the right side to Tyreek McCarver and through his fingertips. And 4th down now for the Bulldogs. Fourth quarter, Nolensville leads Rockvale 21-6. Jennings and Ayers Funeral Home scoreboard update. Starting to get some finals coming in here now. Oakland a winner. And Laverne a tough loss tonight. Stewart's Creek's lead cut. It's 26-21 over Tullahoma now with 10 minutes to go in the fourth.
They just scored, Brian.
Here's a kick. Kick bounces. and it is going to go out of bounds at the 48-yard line.
Stewart's Creek just scored. It's 33-21.
All right.
7 minutes left.
Good deal there. And another update on Rockvale, 21-13. So the Vale has found the end zone again. Second time tonight. So 1st and 10, 4:45 to go. Getting you all the updates and information as we possibly can. And for those listening or watching this game, with a 14-9 score, John, Riverdale may be running out of tries here, if you will, just because of the time factor.
Well, they got to make something happen on this drive. I mean, they really do.
Well, Tellin going to go deep down the right sideline. It is caught. It is caught by Kadarian Fletcher.
Out of bounds at the 19.
Out of bounds. 19, you say? Yeah.
Yes.
I kept following him down the sideline there, but he did step out of bounds at the 19-yard line. Sure did. Kind of lost his balance.
Picked up 29 yards on the play.
That was a huge play there now. First and 10 now in the John Day Legal Red Zone for the Warriors. The law offices of John Day, helping injured people for more than 30 years, johndaylegal.com. Telling the give to DJ Taylor, and Taylor going to attack the interior and rumble to the 15-yard line, so picks up 4.
Ron and I talked about it. DJ Taylor's not been used that much in this game. It's probably go time. It's probably time to let him get a couple of snaps.
Second down here now. Second and 6. 4:03 to go here in this ball game. Tellin has Taylor on his left hip. Fakes the give to him. Going to the right corner of the end zone for a wide open Odie. And it is a touchdown, Warriors. 15-yard strike.
That was a beautiful pass with a really nice touch. The defender saw Tellin, and I think he thought maybe he was going to run with it because there was an opening, and the receiver just drifted away from him, and it was just beautifully thrown over his head. Nice play by Tellin.
Toots touchdown for the Warriors, and Riverdale takes a timeout here. Let's take 30 seconds. They're going to decide whether to go for 2 here, I think. 30 seconds. We'll be right back.
Every team knows which play can be the winning move. I'm State Farm Agent Ron Reeves, here to help life go right by combining your home and auto insurance. Call me at 615-873-1700. It's a winning move that saves you time and money.
What's your next dream? Paying off your credit card? Remodeling your kitchen? Whatever your dreams, they take some planning. I'm State Farm Agent Emerson Williams. Let's work together to come up with a plan to make those savings goals happen. Call me at 615-459-2683.
I'm State Farm Agent Ron Reeves. You're listening to Prep Football.
Our game tonight brought to you by Two Skip Food and Fun, Bud's Tire, Wilson Bank and Trust, and good neighbor State Farm Agent Celeste Middleton, located at 803 North Thompson Lane near Medical Center Parkway. That's State Farm Agent Celeste Middleton, 615-895-2700.
So right now your score is 15-14. You go for 2 and convert the 2-point conversion, you're up by 3.
Yep.
So that's kind of what you're thinking.
Yeah, I'd go for it.
And if
Rod, shake your head if you agree.
if you don't convert that,
well, you're still
all you're doing is taking a field goal.
A field goal's going to win it anyway. Yeah,
right. That keeps a field goal. If you get it, that keeps a field goal from winning against you.
Nothing to lose.
Tie. Yeah.
Stewart's Creek has an interception by Roseboro. With 5:21 left in that game. Stewart's Creek leading.
Yeah, they are up 33-21 over Tullahoma. So you've got Malachi Tellin with DJ Taylor on his left hip there. Waller to the left, bunch set of 3 receivers right side. Tellin, quick flip to DJ Taylor. Does he have the speed to get in there? He does. He took it as far out into the corner as he could and turned it upfield. 2-point conversion is good. And the Warriors lead the Bulldogs 17-14 with 3 minutes and 43 seconds to play in the ball game on State Farm Prep Sports.
Dr. Russell McKissick of Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance talks about the grassroots effort in our local schools to ensure proper care for players.
To make sure our teams are covered here locally, be there for our trainers. Yeah, it's a passion that we have to try to take care of our athletes here in town and be there just to keep everybody playing as healthy and as best they can.
From a community standpoint, one of the most important things you do at TOA, I'd guess.
Man, I think it's definitely a way to pay back to our community, just to be there for them and watch some great sports too.
Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance, TOA, live your best life.
If someone asked, what's your more? Would you be surprised? Well, at First Bank, knowing your more is where we start. Whether it's seeing your kid's college graduation, seeing the world, or seeing the ocean from your patio, your more helps us see who you are. That's why First Bank offers you more time, more access to local lenders and leaders, more answers, and more products. So tell us, what's your more? First Bank. Bank local. Get more. Member FDIC.
I'm State Farm Agent Andy Womack, and you're listening to Prep Football.
Our game tonight brought to you by the law offices of John Day, Rick's Barbecue, Edward Jones Financial Advisor, Lee Colvin, and Prentice Allsup Heating and Air.
Well, anything can still happen, but it is a 3-point Riverdale lead here late in this ball game. There was no score at halftime, by the way. All of this offense has been in the second half, and this is going to be a touchback. So it'll be 1st and 10 for Smyrna at the 20-yard line.
Got 3:43, which is plenty of time, but you're going to have to probably, Rod, I think, put that ball in the air, I believe. And Brian, that's Riverdale probably knows it. I think they've got time to do a few. They've got all their timeouts left, so that's very helpful.
Well, and something else for Riverdale to remember, they don't need the fouls that they've gotten here in this second half to help Smyrna. If you're those Riverdale fans listening out there. Zipped incomplete. Intended for Tyreek McCarver.
I don't know what happened there. He was wide open. I think it tipped. I think it was tipped.
It almost looked like it was deflected at the line of scrimmage to me. At second glance, anyway. Second down. And a run to the 23-yard line. So not much on the interior there for Aiden Augustine. 3rd and 5.
Big play here.
Emmons on the tackle. Yeah. If you can hold him 3 and out, that would be big in the feather of the cap of Riverdale. Smyrna needs a conversion. Judkins. Pass across the middle is incomplete. That pass was intended for Elias Gillum, the senior. And now it's 4th down. There are no penalty markers on the field, so.
Had good coverage on that play. Even if he'd have caught it, I don't know that he makes that 1st down.
4th and 6, and that's going to force a punt here. So Riverdale will get the ball back with the lead, barring anything crazy happening, which,
well,
tonight's game, you never know. 4th and 6 at their own 23. So 3 net yards in 3 plays. Good defense by the Warriors. Here is the Knorr kick. And it's going to take a big Smyrna roll. It hits at about the 42 and is going to roll inside the 25 to the 26-yard line. Man, what a heck of a kick there by senior LeBar Knorr.
That was a tremendous kick and was really good for
it's what Smyrna needed.
Defensive unit here. They do have all 3 of their timeouts, so they can call 3 timeouts. It's still going to run some time off the clock, but They might have a shot if they can hold them. Don't need to give up any first downs, though, if you're Smyrna.
17-14 Riverdale, 2:50 to play. Don't forget, we've got your Prentice Allsup Heating and Air postgame show coming up for you after this game concludes. Nice run by DJ Taylor. Gets a couple and a timeout Smyrna. We're going to see that here to save some clock. We'll take one as well. 17-14 Riverdale. We'll be back.
At Dr. Automotive in Smyrna, we're committed to providing local car owners with top-notch auto repair services. With over 2 decades of experience, our ASC certified master technicians are experts in both foreign and domestic vehicles, ensuring accurate diagnosis and timely, cost-effective repairs. From oil changes to major engine and transmission repairs, we've got the cure for your car. Dr. Automotive, keeping your car running smoothly, mile after mile. Visit our website, SmyrnaAutorepair.com.
What makes Murfreesboro so vibrant? Is it regular coffee dates on Main Street? Checking in on neighbors to be sure everyone's safe? Or cheering on your favorite team? At Murfreesboro Medical Clinic, we believe it's all of these and more. The hometown medical group that genuinely cares. We deliver quality primary and specialty medical care in our community. And as the official medical group of the MTSU Athletics, we keep students and staff healthy too. Learn more at mmclinic.com or call 615-893-4480 today.
I'm State Farm Agent Celeste Middleton, and you're listening to Prep Football.
Well, State Farm Prep Sports on WGNS, brought to you by Bowen's Body Shop. From dings and dents to full body work, trust Jeff and Kyle Bowen to do the job right. They're located on Middle Tennessee Boulevard. We've certainly had a few dings and dents in this game tonight.
Man, it's been an interesting game for sure. New Jennings and Ayers Funeral Home scoreboard final. Brentwood comes back to defeat Blackman 24-14. Final score in that one. That's where we'll be next Friday night, by the way, as they entertain Stewart's Creek in another county non-region game. 2nd and 6 here for Riverdale from the 28-yard line. And now a Riverdale timeout. We're going to have lots of timeouts coming up here, so hang in there with us. We'll be right back.
Here's a question. What do you want from your electric co-op?
An app for easy payment.
Solar energy solutions.
I just want to talk to a real person when I need help.
Energy tips and low rates.
Done, 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 done.
I want to fly my car to the moon.
Houston, let's talk about electric vehicles. Energy Service Life. That's Middle Tennessee Electric. We're here to get done what matters most to you. Learn more at mte.com.
This is a paid legal ad.
Hi, this is John Day of the Law Offices of John Day. For more than 30 years, my team and I have worked hard to help injured people throughout Middle Tennessee. Over that time, we've helped thousands of people get the legal help they need when they've needed it the most. And if we're not able to help or aren't the right lawyer for you, we'll do the best to point you in the right direction. If you've been injured, call the Law Offices of John Day for a free consultation. And remember, there's no fee unless we win your case.
I'm State Farm Agent Emerson Williams, former running back at Elkwood High School, and you're listening to Prep Football.
Here's the Riverdale snap on 2nd down. Coming from left to right in motion, the handoff. And to the 32-yard line is Malik Hicks for the Warriors. And that will set up a 3rd down and about 2.5 or so. Blakemore on the tackle. 3rd down 2. And now Smyrna timeout. 2:34 to play. It's 3rd down for Riverdale when we come back on State Farm Prep Sports.
With the service you get from State Farm, you might think our car insurance costs more. I'm State Farm Agent Andy Womack. Give me a call at 615-890-0850 and let me show you with discounts up to 40%. You may find it even costs less.
I'm Good Neighbor State Farm Agent Celeste Middleton, and I'd love the opportunity to talk to you about the significant rate decrease we're experiencing now. Let me compare coverage and possibly save you hundreds on your home and auto. Call me at 615-895-2700. good.
Winners Trophies can help you with customized awards for any occasion. Owner Kelly Hockenberry continues to provide awards for sports teams, churches, recognition awards, and more. Call Winners Trophies at 904-6002. That's 904-6002 for the best in quality, service, and pricing. You can also email Kelly, winnerstrophy@comcast.net. That's winnerstrophy@comcast.net. Any award for any occasion. Winners Trophies, 904-6002.
I'm State Farm Agent Dana Womack, and you're listening to Prep Football.
Animal City, Music World, and Drummer's Den brings you this part of the game tonight. Stones River Town Center also, and Mills Family Pharmacy.
Well, 2:34 to play. Smyrna has one timeout left. Riverdale, no timeouts left. Riverdale leads 17-14. And 3rd and 2. Smyrna needs a stop here. Taylor plunges forward. First down from the 35. Still going to the 40-yard line. And it's a first down. Warriors. 8-yard gain.
Did a good job of following the line there and just went behind him, and the push got him those extra yards.
Big play there. They're about to roll the clock here. 2:24. Riverdale going to take a little time. Smyrna, it looks like they have one timeout left, but they have decided not to burn it just yet. 21-21, by the way, Rockvale and Nolensville. Rockvale went for 2 to tie and got it. Here a run to the right side to the 42-yard line for a 2-yard pickup. Minute 47, clock still rolling. That was Taylor again. Barksdale once again with the tackle. Clock still running, minute 32. Smyrna still not using that timeout. If the scoreboard is right, which I assume that it is.
Probably see what happens here and then call it.
2nd and 8. Minute 16. Tellin to Taylor. Taylor. Second level 50. 45-40. 35-30. 25-20. 15-10. 5. Breaks another tackle. Into the end zone. Touchdown. Warriors. DJ Taylor with some fancy footwork and takes it in 58 yards.
Well, that certainly helps your stats. What a great determined run there. He broke a couple of tackles, broke a couple more down at about the 20, then had to guide the sideline, and then broke another tackle at about the 5 and then scored. What a run.
Toots touchdown to solidify this victory here tonight for the Riverdale Warriors. Toots Good Food and Fun. They've got 4 locations, 3 in Murfreesboro and Smyrna on Sam Ridley Parkway. Find your favorite Toots, and don't forget, find them lunchtime, $6.99. Great lunch specials at Toots. You can even order online at toots.com and Uber Eats as well. The Armand extra point attempt is up and good. So your new score, Riverdale 24, Smyrna 14, as you listen in to State Farm Prep Sports.
Hey there, it's Brian, and I wanted to share just one reason why I've been a customer of First National Bank of Middle Tennessee for years. What I love most is how they're always there for me, no matter what I need. You know, I know I'm not just another number. When I have a question, I can count on getting a real answer from a real person who knows me and my financial goals. They're always showing up for me, and they can for you too.
First National Bank of Middle Tennessee. We show up for you.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 401715.
Rely on the experienced professionals at Prentice Allsup Heating and Air.
Whether it's the blazing heat of summer or the bitter cold of winter, let the Rheem Pro professionals at Prentice Allsup Heating and Air Conditioning on West College Street keep your home or business comfortable year-round. We service all major brands and in most cases offer same-day service. Call us today at 615-890-1311. Prentice Allsup Heating and Air, your Rheem Pro partner, heating and cooling contractor on West College Street, just under the Thompson Lane overpass.
I'm State Farm Agent Ron Reeves. You're listening to Prep Football.
Welcome back to State Farm Prep Sports coverage. Riverdale scoring a touchdown with now less than a minute to play to go up by 10. John, that was just sheer determination by DJ Taylor to not only get the first down, but just to continue the play as long as he possibly could, and it wound up being a touchdown.
Yeah, and it showed tremendous balance, too, because he stumbled a couple of times, was able to keep his feet not only up, but keep it in bounds.
Here's the kickoff by Armand, which is booted into the back of the end zone. So 1st and 10 now from the 20-yard line for the Bulldogs, down by 10 and less than a minute to go. This has been a really fun football game, though. I've seen everything.
I think the only hope that Smyrna has, they're going to have to use the sideline a lot with one timeout left. I don't know if they can go deep down the field. They may try once, but one timeout left and down by 10.
That score for Smyrna was the worst thing that could have happened.
Yes. And that's what he was holding that timeout for.
In case they got the first down, at least maybe they could stop the clock once and still have a chance. Back to pass here now is Judkins. Flushed out of the pocket. There's a flag on the play. Pass is caught at the 40. And still continuing down the sideline, it's C. McCarver to the 35, to the 30, and now to the 25-yard line.
It's going to come back, though. That was holding.
Yep, it's a hold. I thought that it might.
Well, flags have determined a lot in this game and determined that one as well. It is tough to win here.
Yes.
So if Riverdale holds on, this is a big win for them to start the season because it is really tough. Everything being even, you're going to give the edge to Smyrna. Rod
at home field
Rod
advantage.
Unfortunately may realize that when he, because he picked them.
Oh.
Well, I don't even remember my picks actually, to be honest with you.
It's going to back him up to the 10-yard line now. That penalty. Here is the pass caught by Tyreek McCarver, senior McCarver.
Nice little move there.
18 and gets out of bounds. Leaves 35 seconds on the clock. Prentice Allsup Heating and Air postgame show comes up as soon as we hit triple zeros here. We'll have as many scores as we can find, and I think I've got everything that's still being played now. There are 3 games still going on. And Judkins is clobbered. I mean, he is hit by JoJo Smith. Sent him into last Wednesday. My gosh. That was more along the lines of a blindside, really. Third down. Last 10 seconds of the game. Judkins swings it out to McCarver. 20, 25, 26-yard line, and that's going to be it. And it's a final as Riverdale picks up the first win of the season here on the road. Really in some comeback fashion for the Warriors. We've seen everything in this game. Defensive plays, we've seen safeties, just about everything here. And it's a final, Riverdale 24, Smyrna 14. We invite you to hang in with us. Coming up next, it's the Prentice Allsup Heating and Air postgame show as we continue State Farm Prep Sports.
Hello, this is Coy Young at Las Casas Feed Supply. We'd like to welcome you to our door.
Whether you have a quarter acre or several, Las Casas Feed Supply has premium feeds and dog foods you can't find in box stores.
Nutrition is our specialty here at Las Casas Feed.
Plus, every Saturday morning they have a local producer-only farmers market with fresh vegetables, beef, pork, and more.
Customer service and expertise that exceeds your expectations.
Family owned and operated by Coy and Jennifer Young, Las Casas Feed Supply on Barlow Lane, just off Highway 96 East in Las Casas.
Hi, this is Wade Hayes of Toots Restaurants, and as we celebrate our 39th year in business, we still are serving delicious food at a great price, and yes, the famous $6.99 lunch special.
It's the American way.
Please come get one today.
Thank you, Rutherford County, for 39 amazing years. So swing by one of our 4 Rutherford County locations. Many things have changed, but one thing hasn't. Toots is still the place for good food and fun.
Greetings, friends. This is Lenny Farmer with the Jennings & Ayers Funeral Home in Murfreesboro. If you ever had to deal with the final arrangements of a loved one, funerals are both emotional and financial. You can easily be drained both ways when you least expect it. I can help you in both of these areas by showing you the positive side of prearranging. Locking in your cost for the rest of your life will truly relieve some emotional stress at that time. Call me, won't you, at 615-893-2422. Let's talk.
Middle Tennessee Christian School, training for eternity.
The large majority of our kids are involved in athletics or extracurricular activities, one or the other, and most are doing multiple activities.
MTCS President Matt Tiller.
And that's a great preparation for life. How many of us in our life are just doing one thing? So a well-rounded student is a huge deal.
Invest in your child's future in a Christ-centered environment with many athletic and extracurricular choices.
Without a doubt, our students have the opportunity to be involved in multiple activities.
To find out more, visit mtcscougars.org.
I'm State Farm Agent Andy Womack, and you're listening to Prep Football.
We're back at Smyrna and Robert L. Rake Stadium, SRM Field, for the Prentice Allsup Heating and Air postgame show. Prentice Allsup Heating and Air servicing all major brands and, in most cases, offering same-day service. Rely on the Rain Pro professionals at Prentice Allsup Heating and Air to keep your home or business comfortable year-round. Call 615-890-1311. or check them out online at PrenticeAllsup.com. Prentice Allsup Heating and Air on West College Street. Final score in this one tonight, Riverdale 24 and Smyrna 14. 24-14 the final score here tonight as Riverdale wins. Let me give you an update on some of the other scores, and then Danny Brewer is going to join us for a Dr. Automotive report here. Brentwood 24-14 over Blackman, final score. Oakland defeats Independence 35-0. It was about a minute to go. Now 3 seconds left. Let's see. They kicked a field goal last minute. 24-21. Nolensville with just seconds remaining in that. Just got that update. Rockvale tied and went for scored and went for 2 to tie at 21. But now Nolensville with a field goal. Stewart's Creek 33-21 winners over Tullahoma. West Creek downs Laverne 13-8, and last score was Columbia Academy 42, MTCS 13. So, Danny, lots of games tonight. I bet you, like many others, and those listening or watching tonight, are very happy that high school football's back.
Oh, dude, well, come on, man! What a great night for high school football. Lots of competitive action. Lots of great matchups. I mean, when you think about Riverdale, Smyrna, we touched on this on Thursday night on the All Sports Talk Show with Clark Blair. What a matchup. Riverdale, Smyrna to kick things off, fantastic. And even when we think about Brentwood, Blackman, Oakland Independence, I mean, those are all perennial playoff teams. Nolensville, Rockvale, I mean, come on. Fantastic night of football. And it was a great night here at Smyrna High School. I think the game started off kind of slow, but, man, what a second half we had.
Yeah, most certainly. And that Nolensville-Rockvale game just went final, and, everybody's been treated to really great games. That was a great game all the way to the end. Blackman led at Brentwood for a while. Tonight it was back and forth between Riverdale and Smyrna. What was the point in this second half that gave Riverdale, or what was the thing, do you think? Did they have more gas in the tank? Was it just their defense in the second half? What are your thoughts on the victory?
Well, I think that for a case of missed opportunities for Smyrna, both teams kind of had an opportunity because Riverdale had Smyrna behind the 8 ball up 9-0, and then Smyrna comes back, and then Smyrna takes the lead, and then Smyrna kind of had Riverdale behind the 8 ball, had a chance to kind of run some more clock. Kid drops a pass right through his hands. Whether he gets the first down or not, I don't know, but if he doesn't catch it, he doesn't. And then, Riverdale takes advantage. So I think it was a case of where, given opportunities, at the end of the day, Riverdale took advantage of their opportunities, and their playmakers made plays down the stretch when Smyrna struggled. And like I said, they had opportunities, they just couldn't get the job done.
Way too many penalties in this game for either coach to be happy, I would think, too.
It was a first week all the way as far as that's concerned. Execution was far from flawless, but I think the great thing was both teams played hard, and it was a fairly cleanly played game. We did have the one ejection, but for the most part, you didn't see a lot of cheap shots or any of that, or dirty play. I think it was very cleanly played, very hotly contested, which is what you want and what you expect from two teams of this caliber.
Well, next week, Smyrna goes to Rockvale, so they keep it in the county once again, and both of those teams will be looking for their first win of the season, and Riverdale gets to take on Henry County, and I'm sure Riverdale thinking a little bit about revenge after last year with Henry County.
I'm sure they will. Of course, the good news for Riverdale is they're playing at home. Yep. They'll be the opener on their turf field, and I think that Coach Kreisky has a few things he hopes they can polish up a little bit. The good thing about Riverdale, I think, is they platoon quarterbacks, and both of those kids at times did some really good things. So I think that the future is bright for Coach Kreisky over there.
All right, Danny, appreciate it. Thanks for coming up and hanging out with us. I know you've got this luxurious place to watch the games here, but thanks for coming and be with us minions.
Well, the thing about it is when I have an opportunity to hang out with the award-winning duo of Brian Barrett and John Dinkins, I can't pass it up. No man in his right mind would. Appreciate you boys, always.
Thanks, appreciate that. That's Danny Brewer, Dr. Automotive report there. Dr. Automotive, the cure for your car, just celebrating their 20th anniversary last week or so. Danny and Randy Brewer and their whole staff out there provide Rutherford Countyans with ASE certified auto repair and have for decades. They're your neighbors. They grew up here. They're going to treat you right. Foreign and domestic auto repair. They take care of it all at Dr. Automotive, Hazelwood Drive in Smyrna, online at smyrnaautorepair.com. We hand things over to John Dinkins here on the Prentice Allsup Heating and Air postgame show. Riverdale 24, Smyrna 14 tonight.
Time for our surpiece of plays of the game. And we go with Riverdale scoring first. This happened in the third quarter, was scoreless in the first half. Safety by Riverdale kind of set the tone.
Sir Pizza game replays.
And the ball is going to go through the back of the end zone. It is going to be a safety. And the Riverdale Warriors strike first here defensively.
Center snap was bad and got to safety. It made Riverdale with a lead 2-0. They scored quickly, like 18 seconds later, on a 31-yard pass from Tellens to Watkins.
Sir Pizza game replays.
Back to pass is Tellin. Looks right. Now flushed out. Goes left side with the pass. It's going to be completed inside the 20, to the 10, to the 5, to the end zone. Touchdown, Riverdale Warriors. Xavier Watkins takes it to the house.
Tellin did a great job of avoiding the rush. He rolled out to his left, and as he was rolling, the linebacker kind of came up, and that freed Watkins. He was wide open, and he just had to flip it over his head. Extra point was good. It was Riverdale 9 and Smyrna nothing. But then Smyrna bounced back with 8:20 to go in the third on this 33-yard pass from Judkins.
Sir Pizza game replays.
Long pass is completed to Tyreek McCarver inside the 5. It's going to be first and goal, Bulldogs. No, they call it a touchdown. Another official came over and ruled it a TD.
That made it 9-7. That extra point was also good. And then Smyrna really took the lead for the first time in the game with 9:04 to go, and on a 16-yard pass from Judkins to McCarver. Then Riverdale trailing by a score of 14-9 with 3:43 left in the game, and after a crucial penalty, they hit a 15-yard pass from Tellin to Watkins.
Sir Pizza Game Replays.
Tellin has Taylor on his left hip. Fakes the give to him. Going to the right corner of the end zone for a wide open, and it is a touchdown, Warriors. 15-yard strike.
That was a beautiful pass with some really nice touch. The defender saw Tellin, and I think he thought maybe he was going to run with it because there was an opening, and the receiver just drifted away from him, and it was just beautifully thrown over his head. Nice play by Tellin. They went for 2, and it was good, and Riverdale led 17-14. They kind of added to it with 58 seconds left, and this DJ Taylor run capped the night.
Sir Pizza Game Replays.
Tellin to Taylor. Taylor, second level 50, 45-40, 35-30, 25-20, 15-10, 5, breaks another tackle, into the end zone, touchdown, Warriors. DJ Taylor with some fancy footwork and takes it in 58 yards.
Well, that certainly helps your stats. What a great determined run there. He broke a couple of tackles, broke a couple more down at about the 20, then had to guide the sideline, and then broke another tackle at about the 5, and then scored. And that's your final score, 24-14. Riverdale wins the opener here against the Smyrna Bulldogs. And those are your Sir Pizza replays.
We do it your way at Sir Pizza.
That's your Sir Pizza Game Replays. Be sure to check out WGNSSports.com for the podcast of the game and Sir Pizza for your next family night. Serving since 1965 with the best pizza in Rutherford County. They're ready to feed your hungry family on Memorial Boulevard, South Church at Veterans Parkway, and on East Main Street. Sir Pizza, good to the edge.
Sir Pizza, you made me love pizza again.
And we go now to our stats, brought to you by Fans Heating and Air, JHA Company, Josh Houston and Associates, and Winners Trophies. And we give it over to Rod with the defensive stats for tonight's game.
Okay, for Riverdale, the leading tackler, Aiden Emmons, with 7 tackles. We had 2 tackles for Cameron Darden, 5 tackles for JoJo Smith. J.C. Haynes had 4. Fuqua had 3. Weaver had 5, which we Reams had 4. Had 2 for Morris. Gunn had 1. Woods had 1. And then I think Gavin Harris had 1. Okay, then for Smyrna, Brody Hines was their leading tackler with 8. So he was the leading tackler for the game tonight. Didzo Yarborough had 3. DJ Barksdale had 3. We had Zion Blakemore. He had 6. Yes. Carver had 2. And some of the big plays we had also, Jerry Martin III had a fumble recovery in the first half. And we had a interception by Z. McCarver. So we had a lot of McCarvers all over the place tonight. So, John, that's our defensive stats.
All right, offensively for Riverdale, it was Dante Cameron, the sophomore, ran 4 carries for 26 yards. DJ Taylor, 15 carries, 108 yards. 85 of them coming on that one, or 58 of them coming on that one run to clinch the game. Watkins, 1 carry, 2 yards. Bailey, 3 carries, 11 yards. And Tellin, 3 carries, 14 yards. For the passing department here, it was Cameron 5 of 7 for 43 yards, a pretty good showing by the sophomore. And Malachi Tellin led them to victory, 5 of 11, 97 yards, and most of that yardage, except for 16, came in the second half. It was for Smyrna, they were led by Aiden Augustine with 7 carries and 51 yards. Britton Judkins had 1 carry, 4 yards, 2 carries yards for Barksdale, 17 yards on 6 carries for Carver, and it was Z. McCarver with 1 carry and 5 yards. Judkins on the night, 8 of 16 for 95 yards. Smyrna had 71 yards rushing in the first, 7 passing for a total of 78. In the second half, they rushed for 22. Riverdale did a really good job of shutting down the running game there, and they passed for 80, for 102 yards. Total yardage for the night for Smyrna, 180 yards. Riverdale, on the other hand, 57 yards rushing in the first, 23 passing for 80 yards. But in the second half, they got the running game going a little bit, 118 yards, 87 in the air for a total of 205. Total offense for Riverdale tonight, really pouring it on in the fourth quarter, 342 yards. And those are your stats brought to you by Fans Heating and Air, JHA Company, Josh Houston and Associates, and Winners Trophies. And now with a recap of the scores and to take us home, here's Brian.
All right, John, appreciate it. And thanks to you and to Rod tonight for all of the work here this evening. And also we want to thank Connor, who's still running the camera here for us. If you're watching on Big G TV as we wrap up here this evening, our producer, of course, Jackson Smith, back at the station. So it's taken a big effort tonight by the whole crew. And thank everybody. Also, while I'm thanking people, Dr. Sherry Sutherland and Billy Harris, everybody here at Smyrna High School, just a great job here by everyone. So, final score tonight, all finals, Jennings and Ayers Funeral Home scoreboard. We've got Brentwood 24, Blackman 14, Oakland blanks Independence 35-0. Nolensville, a field goal with seconds left to edge Rockvale 24-21. Stewart's Creek 33-21 over Tullahoma. West Creek defeats Laverne 13-8. And last score we had on Columbia Academy MTCS was 42-13. Last night, Shelbyville defeated Siegel 34-22 and PCA over Eagleville 14-6. Next Friday night, it's Stewart's Creek at Blackman here on State Farm Prep Sports. Hope you'll join us. Pregame, Murphy's matchups at 6:30 at the stadium, and then kickoff at 7 o'clock. Thanks so much for joining us tonight, wherever you may be listening or watching here to State Farm Prep Sports coverage. I'm Brian Barrett. So long until the next time we meet at the game.